Challenge fate with iron fists. For the realm will stand and die. Paladins with battle cry. Wicked forces we defy. Underneath the blood-red sky. Steady aim and cool resolve. In this war we won't dissolve. Blood brothers we unite. In the dark we bring the light. Oh, sweet take on never broken. Honor's creed forever spoken. Blood brothers we unite. In the dark we bring the light. Oh, sweet take on never broken. Honor's creed forever spoken.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Inner Sleuths live stream. Today we have a really special treat for you guys. We are going to be doing a world first dungeon clear in PAX Day 1.0. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got a few people with us here today ready to tackle this dungeon together. I hope you guys are excited for this. We're going to be going in with a lot of people. We're going to see what's changed in the dungeons, if anything. I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on some of those rare sigils so we can start getting stuff crafted up for everybody in the clan and all of our allies and the Fellowship of the Free Cities and stuff. It's going to be a really, really fun stream, guys. You guys are not going to want to miss this one. Share it with your friends. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed for more PAX Day content. I'm really happy to have you guys here with me today. Let's see. Who do we got in chat? We got a bunch of people in chat already. We got Tom, Maven, Blimpy, we got Loop, Nightshade, we got Watson, Elodie, Havoc, Jacksum, Black Pickle, William, great to see all of you. Ralph the Angel Dog, Thrunai, really great to have you guys here today. Appreciate you tuning in. If you guys would like to support my work, you can click that join button down below. You saw at the beginning there, those credits that went by and everyone who has a star next to their name. Those are channel members, an absolute crap ton of people have gotten free memberships. On the last stream, there was like 15 or 25, 20, I think it was 25 channel memberships were given away. So we have a bunch of new friends here. Really great to have you guys. If you are looking for an awesome place to call home, come and join the Cheeky Buggers United. That's our greater community. That's the home of the Order of the Blood Brothers. So that's where we hang out and play all of our games and stuff. We are a community, first and foremost. We play all kinds of games together, but type !Discord in chat and you'll get a link over to the Cheeky Buggers United community Discord server. If you guys are looking to join the Order of the Blood Brothers, we have a crap ton of people who are applying. I mean, it goes off the screen and I cannot even scroll. You just can't scroll. This is where it stops. There's so many more than this. Some of the people on here I know are waiting to be vetted. They have put applications in on the website, but if you guys are watching this and you're wanting to join the Order of the Blood Brothers, we do have an application process. You have to join our Discord and then go over to our website, www.cheekybugger.net, and fill out your very own application to join the Order of the Blood Brothers. You can get there by typing !website in chat and you'll get a link over there. We have a ton of people here today who are wanting to protect Gallia. We're going to go stand in the middle, as we always do, between the darkness that seeks to consume all of the free and innocent people and those who cannot defend themselves. That is our goal here today. We're going to be going on a little light RP trip. If you guys are looking for an awesome place to hang out, again, that's CBU. We are located, the Order of the Blood Brothers is located on the SIF RP server. We are in the province of Caries, and we're in the zone of Dolavan. It is filling up. It's the most populated zone in the game. You guys are not going to want to miss this experience. It's going to be a lot of fun. So come on out and hang out with us. If you want to join the Fellowship of the Free Cities, you can do so as well. That is an RP collective of allied guilds and friendly guilds. They retain their autonomy. They can do whatever they want with their clan, but we have a charter that people follow. It's to make RP a lot more fun, and it shows people who has committed to the space for RP. You can find them over on the Discord as well. They're called Chartered Free Cities, but if you have a group of people and you like to roleplay, you can come and join the Fellowship of the Free Cities and get representation on the Free Council. If you'd like to join us directly, again, you know how to do that now. You can just come on over to the Discord. We can help you out with that stuff too. If you get confused, I know the process can be a little confusing for some people, but I want to make it as easy as possible. So we have a ton of pending applications. Just bear in mind that it's going to take us a little while to work through those. It's going to take a couple days, guys, for me to get through all of them. There's like 20 pending applications on the website. We have a ton of people who are wanting to get in. So we are going to get to those applications in the order they were received. If you are applying with a friend or family member or someone you know, if you'd like to be vetted together, it does make that process go a little bit easier. Dolavan's on a 3 out of 4 population, so it's filling up really quick. Yeah, it's going to be full very quickly. There's more groups that are joining the Fellowship of the Free Cities every day, and it's going to get packed to the gills. Right here, we've started the build for Bloodhaven, guys. This is going to be, there's the Petra Day in Dolavan. We are on Bloodhaven Island right now, and this is where Bloodhaven is going to be built. So this is the stairs coming up into the main landing of the city, and the whole city, we're just testing structural stability and stuff like that. But this is where Bloodhaven is going to be built. If you guys are wanting to support my engines and things like that, put memes up on screen. I'm going to unpause Tangia now as we get ready to head out on our mission. We're gonna need to get ready to hit the road. We're also going to be going and collecting more of the Petra Days every Wednesday. We do Hump Day adventures, so keep that in mind as well. Get a little bit of buffering. My internet is absolute crap. I have 2 gig internet that feels like 2 meg internet. I don't know. Comcast just really sucks. There's nothing more I can really do about it. I will be moving soon. I'll have gig up, gig down once I move, and everything will be hunky-dory, I hope, after that, but we will have a little bit of downtime there. I'm only showing 1.8% drop frames. It's not too bad there, but if it gets too bad, let me know. But I do have a rally cry for all of the free people here today who are coming out on the hunting mission with us. So let's get into this, shall we? And if you guys are new to the channel, also, I love to read your comments. I love to interact with you guys. It's my favorite thing to do. I love to read your comments and answer all your questions. So if you have any questions about PAX Day, if you're thinking about getting into PAX Day, we're going to be giving away a ton of keys here on the channel. So you're going to want to be subscribed, leave comments on all the uploads during October. We'll be doing a drawing there. On the Discord, we'll be giving away keys, and I'll be giving away keys even during this stream as well. So I'm starting off my speech here. Today we have Broken Earth for Bloodhaven. It will be rebuilt as the shining beacon for the lost and lonely of Gallia. May they find its light and warmth in their darkest of times. Bloodhaven will always remain a sanctuary for all. And that is the site right here where we are currently standing as we speak. It's going to be one of the main RP hubs of the game. It's going to be a ton of fun, guys. The city is going to be absolutely amazing. Tonight, we will be taking the first steps of the world into the pits of darkness and despair for the protection of the free and innocent. We will push back the darkness of this world for the greater good. The Order of the Blood Brothers will always stand in the gap between the darkness and those who cannot protect themselves. That is our core mission in this world, is to help those around us, to take in refugees and anyone who needs shelter so that they never need to be alone in this world or the next. So, let us raise our swords in defense of Gallia. Together, united, nothing will stand in our way. Now, guys, for those of you who don't know, I like to do my streams over on the Discord. There is a crap ton of people on this Discord right now in this call because there's a ton of people here coming with us on this run, people who like to tune in and things like that. So verified members on Discord, if you guys are wanting to get a little behind the scenes, I just ask that we keep the side chatter to a minimum. There's a lot of new people coming along with us too, so we're going to be showing them the ropes in dungeons. And it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. But I can hear them, they can hear me, but you guys cannot hear them over on stream. And that's intentional. So if you hear me chuckle at something or comment to something to someone, I'm talking with the group over on Discord, and everyone's welcome. So if you guys would like to, come on over there and hang out with us. We do have a super chat goal of 5 this stream. You guys obliterated my super chat goal last stream to the point where I started another one, and then guess what happened? You obliterated that one too. So I really, really appreciate that, guys. Thank you for all the continued support. It's because of all of you that I'm able to host all the private servers that we have. I'm able to run the website, run all the guilds, clans, orgs, and everything in-game and out of game. So I really, really do truly appreciate you. Huge shout out to all of the channel members. Havoc says, may the light ever radiate from Bloodhaven. And it will forever. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and undeafen over on Discord, and we are going to get ready to head out. All right, guys, are you ready to head out on this dungeon run? Everybody has a group? Okay, yeah, if you guys need to log out, log in, do that right now. Is anybody not in a group who's wanting to come with and who's here? Thrunai? All right, I'll get you into our group. Give me 1 second. Invite to party. Anybody else not in a party? Perfect. So we did the rundown before. You guys kind of know what to expect here. We're going to be following Pickle and Fadril and Rasslin for the most part. They're going to be our main tanks. I don't really see any problem here because there's going to be so many of us going through on this run. We're just going to go and push back the darkness a little bit. Don't worry too much about XP and things like that. We will have much more coordinated runs in the future. Salty Veteran with the first super chat out of 5 towards our super chat. He says Black Pickle needs to level faster so we can get pure iron armor. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right, then if we are all ready, again, we're going to do the method where we'll start to shift where we're going to be running to. We'll look back and make sure everyone's moving with us because with this big of a group, we want to make sure no one's left behind. So if anyone goes AFK or anything like that, we'll see them not following us. So Pickle, lead us on out, brother. Let's head on out to the dungeon. We're going to go get those points. Looks like everyone is here, so that's good. And everyone over on stream, if you guys have any questions about PAX Day or anything, like I said, I'd love to answer your guys' questions and help you to understand if this is a game that you're going to enjoy. I don't want anyone to buy anything that they're not going to enjoy. I'm not here to shill for the game or the company or anything like that. I'm here to have honest conversations. So if you have some questions and you want honest, truthful answers, just let me know. Jade, thank you for the 2nd out of 5th super chat. Gatherers Union. Appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. Gatherers Union. That's great. It's great to see so many free people taking up arms. Well, I gotta thumb this up. Let's get that a thumb. Get that a heart. Thank you guys for the super chats. I really appreciate it. William says, is this recorded? I'm there, but see nobody. No, it's not recorded, William. This is live. This is live right now. We're heading out. There is a big problem in PAX Day where they have layers. They have shards and layers and stuff, so if there's over 80 people in a certain area, you will be on your own layer and you won't be able to see us, unfortunately. That's just the way it is. And there's like 40 of us here who are going to this dungeon alone, so you may be layered out and you won't actually see us, unfortunately, William. I'm hoping that they can expand that because we're going to be hosting the Festival of Realms as soon as the city's done being built, and it's a big, fun RP event where we have archery competition, we have a maze, we have a scavenger hunt, and all kinds of stuff. And everyone's welcome to come and partake in some fun festivities. And once it goes over 80 people, you just won't be able to see the new people who are joining the layer there. But no, you are seeing this live. Look at these boars trying to get us. Yep, we're following Yellow Cloak up in front. We got Black Pickle leading us in. Watson, thank you for the brisket in chat, man. Appreciate you, brother. If you guys have any friends who are wanting to get into PAX Day and they don't want to pay for it, send them my way. We will we'll get them a key if we can. We'll be giving away keys here during this live stream as well. We have a bunch of keys. We're actually going to be giving away founders packages as well, which come with all kinds of exclusives and plot tokens and all kinds of cool stuff. So send them on over, and I'd love to help answer their questions. I really pride myself on being as truthful as possible here on the channel. Sometimes I'll get hate mail with people saying, oh, you're so negative. I try to be somewhere in the middle, right? I'm just being honest in all things. And if there's bad stuff to talk about, listen, we're going to have to talk about it. But there's also a lot of good stuff to talk about with PAX Day too. And that normally stems from the community. It normally stems from the people. I mean, look how many people come together to go have fun in this game. It's really great to see so many people united against the darkness. And the beauty of this world. Right here, we're crossing over a border. That's why people are going to be disappearing. We're crossing into Avon here. Jackson is naked for some reason. I don't know if he's actually naked or... Oh, we got to get him in the clan. Jackson, hold on. Oh, you're in the clan. It didn't show the clan name below you for a second there, Jackson. That was weird. That was super strange. Looks like everyone is here. Lester! Thank you for the super chat, Lester. I appreciate that, man. Lester says, here is $10 from Celine so you guys can afford your RPHOA fees. Have any horses? I wish we had horses, brother. I appreciate the super chat, man. I really, really do. That means a lot to me. Because of you, we're able to run this awesome community and run this YouTube channel and stuff. So thank you so much for your support there, Lester. The RPHOA fees, we don't actually, so we are free people. Blood Brothers don't have to pay any taxes or anything like that yet until they implement it into game mechanics where we can't do anything about it or something. I don't know. We'll see. Oh man, I did forget. Oh, I didn't forget. I left my tools back at home because now with the new death mechanics, if you die, you lose 10% of all durability on everything that you have, even in your bags. 20% of your stacks get deleted and stuff. So we left all of our extra stuff back at home. We just have like, you know, some basic backup weapons and gear and stuff like that to get leveled with. We're waiting for some people. Every time you cross these borders, sometimes you get disconnects still. Still an ongoing problem. But Lester, how's it been over in Celine, man? You guys been having fun over in Celine? How's it been going over there, buddy? I appreciate you for tuning in, man. me see here. Let me grab a key for you guys. Let's give away a key, shall we? Let's give away a key to PAX Day. This is a base game. It's redeemed on Steam. And you just have to have your Steam pulled up and be ready to input the key. I'm about to post the key here, so be ready to claim this key. This is for a base package. Comes with 1 plot, 1 month premium, and access to the game. $30 value. Here we go. Free keys getting popped in chat. Other people are putting their free keys too. Isaac just put some free keys as well, guys. Claim these keys. There we go. Let me know who gets it, so I can mark it as gotten. I think I'm falling behind here. I need to get back in game. Oh no, they're still right here. Are we heading out? Let me see. Where are we at on the map? Yeah, there's some people up in front. Let's go catch up with them. There's a bunch of free keys going out in chat, guys. So if you are looking to get into PAX Day, now's the great time. It's the perfect time to get into PAX Day. Get a free key. You can play the game for free. You don't actually need to subscribe if you don't want to. We're heading over here to the right. We're gonna be heading up to get this stone up here. There they all are. Tons of free keys. Isaac, thanks for sharing those keys with everyone here on stream, man. I really appreciate that. So that's 3 copies of the game that you guys can claim. Now, I do ask that with these keys, try to get them into the hands of new players. I know people want to get free accounts to have more character slots or more plots or something, but the plots cost monthly now, right? So let's get that $30 value of that base game. It is on sale, 20% off right now, I think, too. But let's try and get that into people's hands who want to get into the game. That's all I ask is please, if you have a friend, get it for them or whatever it may be. But I'm hoping that new players can get those keys. We're going to hold here for a minute while we wait for everybody to catch up to us. But we got a bunch of keys that are going to be given away. The way the giveaways work here on the channel is we're going to be giving them away in 3 different ways. The first way is right here on stream. I'll always be giving away a couple throughout the different streams that I do. We'll also be giving away founders packages on a giveaway that we'll be doing once a month. So we'll be pulling master packages, and we'll pull 1 subscriber who leaves a comment on any of the videos during the month of October. So all you have to do is go and leave a comment on any of my videos. Every comment you leave will get you 1 entry. You can only get 1 entry per video, though, per upload. So you can't leave multiple comments on the same upload. You can go back to all of the previous videos throughout the month of October, all my previous streams and videos, and leave a comment, any shorts. And I have a program that will pull a random subscriber's comment to get a master package. That's 4 plot tokens, like 5 or 6 character slots, 4 months of premium. Really, really great package for you guys. But that's how we'll be doing those. And then we'll also be giving away keys over on Discord as well. So make sure you guys join the Discord. But that's 3 keys for you guys already. 3 keys for 3 super chats. Guys are smashing the super chat goal already. What have you guys been enjoying so much about the launch of PAX Day? Is it just the fact that it's going to be persistent now? What's been your favorite thing so far? We've met a lot of really great new people. We've had probably 25 to 35 new people join the Order of the Blood Brothers and are getting vetted and verified. We got probably another 15 on the website who are applying to join. A bunch of people are applying to join the Order of the Blood Brothers and the Fellowship of the Free Cities. We're having more fun than ever with more friends than ever before. But I want to know, what has been your guys' favorite experience so far in 1.0? I know it's only been out for a couple days. Came out on the 16th for the for everyone else on Steam who wasn't a founder. What have you enjoyed the most? Have you guys been hitting POIs, grinding your crafting, wishing you had horses and fishing and farming? What has it been? Last stream was insane. So many people turned out to come and check out PAX Day on its 1.0 release. You know what I want to check? I want to see how many people... Badger says, got one. Thanks, Isaac. Didn't have before. Hell yeah, Badger. Glad you got a key, man. 2 other keys to be claimed. Let me know if the other keys are claimed as well. So that way we know we can mark them off that they have been consumed. Look at Pickle's fancy cloak. My favorite thing so far is being back with everyone, though. It has been amazing to be back here with everybody in PAX Day. It's always fun to have everybody together in a game. Doesn't matter what that game is. Could be Star Citizen, could be Ashes of Creation, could be PAX Day. I'm just happy to be back with everybody. I love building community. Templar says almost 6K on Void. Almost 6K? What do you mean? Havoc says first time playing PAX in the full RP server, so it's been fantastic seeing all the RP interactions. Yeah. I love the RP. I love RP servers. That's why I'm really glad that they actually brought back the RP server. Super, super happy to have RP servers back. Loop says, to me, it's the togetherness and how everyone works together as a team. I agree, Loop. I agree 100%. That's my favorite thing as well. I love seeing people come together. See, what brings me the most joy is when people join the Order of the Blood Brothers or the Fellowship or just come and live by us, and they can make lifelong friends. They join the Cheeky Buggers United Discord, and they can come there and meet people that they really connect with, and they just love their play style, because we got a lot of different play styles, right? So there's going to be people that you jive with, and they just make forever friends. That's one of my favorite things to see. Making it so that people, you know, giving people a space so that they never need to be alone in this world or the next. Nico Fluffbread, how's it going, man? Welcome into the stream. He says, dungeons are still the usual fun. You're going to have a great time. I'm looking forward to it. Dungeons are awesome, man. Dungeons are a lot of fun. The buggy AI detracts a little bit from it, and the lack of actual bosses leaves me wanting more, but it keeps me hopeful for the future that we're going to hopefully soon get real bosses with mechanics and creepy monsters and world bosses and stuff to fight here in PAX Day. But it's great to have you here, Nico. Thanks for stopping by. Isaac says, good times. Loop says, but a horse would be great. Yeah, that's a hot topic. That's a really, really hot topic. People want horses. People want mounts. They want donkeys to carry their stuff. They want all kinds of things. Looks like we're taking a little diversion through this camp here. Oh, this is the Petra Day, isn't it? Yeah, this is Petra Day right here. Make sure you guys don't touch it because it'll set it as your spawn. We're just running through. On Wednesdays, we do Hump Day Adventures. Everybody is welcome. It's a community-wide event. Everybody is welcome to do the Hump Day Adventures with us. Saturdays, we will be running dungeons for the Fellowship and the Clan. We will be hosting a lot of other events sprinkled in there as well. All kinds of fun adventures will be going on. But come on out to CBU and sign up for the Hump Day Adventures if you guys like roaming. We do all kinds of random stuff on those Hump Day Adventures. Sometimes we clear POIs, sometimes we do build events, sometimes we just wander around and collect the teleport locations, all kinds of fun stuff. But we'd love to meet you. We'd love to have some fun RP with you in PAX Day. Templar says, oh Void, missed coma, 6K on PAX. Oh, 6,000 on PAX, gotcha. That's how many people are on right now. I think that's the all-time peak since launch. Early access had like almost 12,000 in there. So I think 6,000 is the highest that it's been so far. So there's new people getting those keys and getting into PAX Day. I'm gonna grab this clay. I'm gonna need so much clay to build Bloodhaven. It's gonna be insane. I'm really happy with the location, though. There's a couple plots that are held by other people who aren't in the clan that are kind of in the area where we're hoping to do the city. So I'm hoping that we can negotiate something with them. Maybe we can give them some gold or let them have a market stall inside of the Moonlit Market inside of the town or something like that would be really great because then we can secure that area to be able to build the city on. The city's going to be an awesome hub for everyone to come and RP in. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just collecting some clay. So that way when I die in the dungeon, I can lose 20% of it. Loop says, I would love something to make you be able to carry more items. Anything? Yeah, like a backpack or a donkey. So the devs did say that we're not getting mounts, but they said that we might get something like a donkey. I don't know. I wouldn't count on it, but we might get something like a pack mule or a donkey to carry some things for us. That'd be pretty nice. I would be down with that. I mean, I'd love to have a mount that you can put saddlebags on and a backpack and things like that. That'd be really ideal. But I would settle for a pack mule. That'd be cool. Nico says the Druid Grove is already up and running. We're back to collecting fancy sigils. Pleason was very profitable today. Happy to see you guys back in force and up and running. Hell yeah, man. Are you guys on SIF, Nico? Are you guys over on the SIF server, the RP server? That's where we are. We're at SIF. We're in Caries, and we're located in Dolavan on Bloodhaven Island. And Bloodhaven City will be erected. Hashtag soon, TM. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are having fun. I'm hoping, and I think everyone is in the same boat, I'm hoping that the devs can get some content added in soon. Hashtag soon, TM. We need something, because it's pretty much the same game it was before release, right? They haven't really changed too much. It's just now we have to pay for it. So I'm hoping they can get some substantial content added in as soon as possible, because people will get restless. We need to get some content added in. Of course, we're on the RP server in Caries, Playdon. Sweet, hell yeah, man. Yeah, we'll have to come visit you guys. You know I need an excuse to make Druid puns. Yeah, a lot of people are really hopeful. They came back cautiously optimistic, knowing that it's the same game as it was before. But we're really, really hoping that Mainframe give us some good PvE content. The things that are on the roadmap right now, we have 2 PvP things on the roadmap. The roadmap is full of PvP stuff right now. There's only 2 things on it, but it's all PvP stuff. And it makes sense, because they did say that they want this to be an extraction PvP game. Looks like we're crossing a border right here. They do want this to be an extraction PvP game, which is all fine and dandy, but we're hoping that... Oh, we're in Tremon. This is our old stomping grounds, man. I think right over there? That's where old Bloodhaven was? I'm trying to remember. They changed the land so much. Let me see the map. Where are we at here? No, down here is where it was. So we're a little northeast of it. We're gonna go up here and get this Tremon teleport. Salty Veteran says, Fluff, are y'all still grounded with the bare feet? Oh, it's from Rastlin, he says. Lester says, Clan Monoliths coming in Lioness this winter. Alliance's end of Q1 2026? Yeah, those are going to be like the houses. And so, I mean, for everyone that I've talked to, the vast majority of people and groups and communities that are out there, they really could care less about PvP. So they see it as pretty much we don't have a roadmap. But the way I see it is the sooner they get the PvP stuff that they want in, hopefully they can focus on PvE stuff. We want to fight a dragon. We want to fight wyverns. We want to fight big monsters and go into dungeons and have mechanics to fight raid bosses and things like that. That's what we're really looking forward to. We hope that we get that sometime soon. Nico says, I've been with Ember's Bloom clan since the last verse, but keeping my druid traditions shoeless every time I can. Nice, man. I love it. Yeah, Lester, ogres, things like that. You know, I'd love to see a more dynamic world where we have traveling bands of ghosts or ghosts that phase in during full moons, all kinds of crazy dynamic events that can take place in the world. Stuff like that really brings the world to life. And we're also going to be bringing back our Chillin', Chattin', and Theory Crafting series as well. And make sure you guys are subscribed so you never miss an episode of PAXcast. Once we get some news about the happenings in and around PAX Day, we're going to be firing up PAXcast with a brand new season. Verse 4 is the verse that I think we're still in. So I may just continue the last season, but now we're 1.0, so I'm not too sure. I may start a new season, and the last season of PAXcast will have just been really short. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Got a bunch of people bringing up the rear here. This is going to be so much fun, man. I'm looking forward to this. This dungeon is just going to get obliterated. Absolutely obliterated. And you know why, right? Because none may challenge the Brotherhood. Lester says, in the Wildlands at night, ogres and roving ghosts. Yeah. That's exactly what I would love to see. You know, maybe even something along the lines of how Minecraft does their illager raids, where you can go and get a bad omen on purpose and then purposefully bring it to your own town to have them do a raid. And then like a raid boss will come with that. And if you successfully defend, you can get a reward, some type of boon. Maybe you could get a boon for your whole town or your whole zone of Dolavan or something like that. That would be freaking awesome. We have so many great ideas that we've chatted about on Chillin', Chattin', and Theory Craftin' before. But it is really cool to see so many people returning to the game. I hope it lasts. I really do. I hope it lasts that we can get content in before too long. The PvP stuff's not going to keep people interested for all that long, if I'm being honest. People will lose interest in that. And I think it's just because the barrier to entry is really, really high. You got to spend like thousands of hours grinding your craft and then hundreds of hours collecting the stuff. I mean, I tested it before. I don't know after 1.0 if it's the same, but I tested it before. It took 12 hours using Grace to get the buffs, and again, Grace costs more now, but it took 12 hours to collect enough material to have an attempt at enchanting one of your pieces of equipment with the good enchant. So it took a crap ton of time, and you could just fail and everything gets deleted too. Keep that in mind. So very, very resource intensive in order to really get out there into PvP that much, because you're gonna need to have the best gear, right? Otherwise, you're just gonna get obliterated by people. We have not tested the power differential between fully enchanted set and someone in standard set yet. We don't know the time to kill differences and things like that, but we'll be testing all that out, and we'll be reporting it over on the Discord and stuff like that to people to help keep them informed. But if there's one thing PAX Day does well, it's look beautiful. Absolutely drop dead gorgeous game. You'd be hard pressed to find a game that looks better than PAX Day. The performance is still being a bit wonky. It's up and down. It's all around. We have one day we will have really, really good performance, and I'll be locked at 144 FPS, which is the refresh rate of my monitor. And then other times we'll have absolutely abysmal frames. Like today, it's not too bad. Sitting around 40, which isn't great. But look at this landscape. I mean, come on. How beautiful is that? Such a great looking game. We're just waiting up for some stragglers. Lester says, bears, wolf packs, deer, boar packs added to Lioness now. A lot of special mats and pure iron. Yeah. So all of those special mats, they're used for two different things. Alchemy and jewel crafting. The Canaanite is used by jewel crafting to make Canaanite pearls, and the Ambergrasp is used by alchemist to make some extract, and then they both get mixed together. They're both level 40 crafts, so you could fail making those. Level 44, excuse me. So you can fail making those unless they changed it. And then you take both of those materials from both of those professions and you craft them together to have a chance to get the enchanting material is how it works. So very, very resource intensive. But yeah, there's lots of pure iron and stuff out there. I don't think people will really be able to use pure iron for a little bit at least. Hey, Benjamin Green, thank you for the subscription. Really appreciate you guys. We're getting close. We're getting really close to 1,400, 1,500, and on our way up to 2,000 subscribers, where we're going to do a 2,000 subscriber special. It'll probably be a 24-hour subathon, guys. 24-hour subathon is probably what's going to happen there. I'm also going to be doing some other streams later in the month as well. Some spooky streams around Halloween. We're really going to embrace the spookiness. I love fall. I love Halloween. I love the spooky season. It's my favorite time. It starts to get cool and crisp in the air, and all the bugs die and return to hell where they belong. The leaves change colors. You get to carve pumpkins and watch scary movies and go on walks and go take the kids trick-or-treating and stuff. It's really great. Rosemary, Sunshield, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. She says, love spooky streams in fall. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I absolutely love spooky streams. We're going to be playing, we got a pretty good lineup. We're going to be playing some spooky games. And I may even take you guys into a glimpse of our Hallowed Ground V5 mod pack we have for Minecraft. It's kind of Halloweenish, spooky themed. Loop says it's actually my favorite season. Mine as well. Yeah, fall's my favorite. You know, summer's pretty cool because you get to do summer things and it's nice and warm out, but it can be too hot sometimes. It can be too hot, and it's like once you're naked, you can't take any more clothes off. You're just going to sit there and sweat. So I like fall because if you get too hot, you can take off layers. If you get too cold, you can put some more layers on. It's a nice mix. And then I don't really mind winter. I like snow, but I just don't like the bitter cold. That's the part that I don't really like. It just hurts my bones, right? But we're going to be playing some spooky games, see if I can't get jump scared, get the absolute crap scared out of me on some streams. We're going to be doing some spooky RP here. We still have to find the 7 stone feathers of the apocalypse and help Ulvrita, one of the gods in our pantheon, one of the old gods. We need to help her get her spectral sight back. She has lost her divination abilities, so we're going to help her by finding the 7 stone feathers of the apocalypse. Really, really fun story you guys are not going to want to miss. I'm going to do my best to make videos and stream all of that for you guys as well. Rugrat, how's it going, brother? Welcome into the stream, man. Loop says, yeah, it's calming to me. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. My favorite time of year. Rugrat, how you been, brother? We got to get you in here, man. Get you in here and run some dungeons with us, buddy. We're all getting the Petra days right now. We are up in Tremin. So they actually changed these home valleys a lot. Tremin used to be all of this. They cut it in half and they made half of it Avon and half of it Tremin. Our first verse, we were right here. This was our first build. Our second build was right here on this peninsula. We're almost to the dungeon. We're heading up to the dungeon right up here. Oh, where'd everybody go? Gotta catch up. But I appreciate you guys stopping by the stream. I hope you're excited to see the inside of a dungeon in PAX Day 1.0. It's going to be mostly the same, right? I'm not expecting to see anything different at all. I hope they fixed the... What the hell's up with all these chairs? I'm hoping that they fixed the boss spawns, because they were abysmal. They were absolutely terrible. You would not even find... You wouldn't even find a single boss sometimes when you would go through the dungeons. It was crazy. Absolutely abysmal. So I'm hoping that they've fixed that so we actually get some spawns now of the bosses. If the POIs are anything like the dungeons, I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. Rugrat says, how's full release looking? It's looking okay. The servers are struggling a little bit because we have like 5,000 or 6,000 people playing now, but that's across all servers, across all zones. There are 6 servers currently. We are on SIF, North America East SIF RP. That's where we are. Loop says, I've never seen a boss, not one. We've seen the named mobs before. I just call them bosses. They're not actually bosses per se, but... But Rugrat, to answer your question there, it's pretty much the same game as it was a year ago. I joke with people. I'm like, it's pretty much the same game. There's some new bugs introduced, like if you walk backwards like this, look at you can... Oh, did they actually fix it? They may have actually fixed it, or maybe it's only when you have weapons out. Hold on, let me see. No, I think they fixed it. It used to be you'd like do this weird crab walk when you'd go backwards. Nico says bosses are seemingly better. Yesterday we had 1 in 3 hours, but it was a lesser dungeon. Placing today had around 8 and up. So yes, they probably fixed it then. They probably have gotten that stuff under control, which is great. But it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same game right now. We obviously have the grace they added in. We have the teleporting and the blessings that come along with that. We have the market stalls. We have the combat overhaul, which still needs a little bit of work, but we did get the combat overhaul. But from verse 4 to now, there was no actual update, really. I mean, there was hot fixes and bug fixes and stuff. The main thing that they did was they made the death penalty a lot more harsh. Now when you die, Rugrat, 20% of all of the things in your bag will get deleted, all of your stackables, and your gear and any equipment you have inside your backpack, all equipables will take 10% durability damage. If you die in PvP, up to 40% of your gear will be deleted, and you drop the rest of it on the ground. So keep all of that in mind. Rugrat says, I'm still Claiming our team was the first ever to clear a dungeon. Oh, I think so. Back in verse 1, we didn't even know what was going on. It was literally within the first couple days of the game entering early access, and it was on stream. We didn't even realize it. We were down in the hardest dungeon in the game, down in the heart of Carries. And that's all recorded. It was a lot of fun. Nightshade says they haven't fixed it. You need a slight incline to trigger the bug. Oh, okay. So it's the incline. Let me see. I don't know. Seems to... Maybe it's under certain circumstances. Viv, how's it going? Welcome in. Y'all made it there yet? No, we're not there yet. So if you want to come join us, head on up. Athena, great to see you. Athena says, hi, my Lord Void. Over 5,000 in game today. Yeah, it's great to see. I mean, we're giving away keys here. We gave away 3 keys so far up above already. We're giving away keys to everybody so they can get in game with us and have some fun. I hope that all the keys get claimed. Probably right before all of those keys are looking to expire, if they do expire, I'll repost all of them for people to go through to make sure that none of them didn't, because I post them during the streams and I don't know if people actually claimed them. They may have gotten overlooked. I'm pretty sure they all get claimed, but I'll repost all the keys I have that have potentially already been claimed. So that way people can go through them and see if there's any that are still in there. But it's great to see you, Athena. And it's great to see so many people in game. Margaret says, oh, damn, good thing I never die. Right? Amber, thank you for our 4th out of 5th super chat towards the super chat goal. Guys, we haven't even made it to the dungeon yet. We're just over an hour into the stream, and you guys have already almost obliterated my super chat goal. Amber says, I love seeing how much this community has grown. I do as well. It's literally my favorite thing. I consider myself a community builder, first and foremost, over a content creator or a streamer or anything like that. I love building up CBU and communities and bringing people together. It's my favorite thing to do. Athena says, warm greetings, my Lady Moon. But thank you guys, truly. Thank you for all the gifted memberships. Last stream, there was like 25 or something like that crazy gifted memberships that went out. Thank you for all the super chats. You guys are the best. Very, very hashtag soon TM. I'm going to start mailing out the first orders for the Order of the Blood Brothers Signet magnets. They're 3D printed locally. I have an extremely limited number of them. I don't have a price on them just yet, but I'm starting to separate them based on how many people were saying that how many they wanted and stuff. So I'm going to get those sent out. I'm going to have to figure out the price for shipping and all that stuff because obviously I'm going to have to put them in like, little padded things to send them out so they don't get broken. But those are very, very exclusive. We only have so many of them. They're our first prototypes. So if you want the first prototypes of the Order of the Blood Brothers magnets, 3D printed locally, let me know. Margaret says Daddy Void. I gotta remember to stay hydrated, guys. You gotta splash me on stream with Tangias because I'm gonna keep forgetting to hydrate. I need to stay hydrated. I've been really bad about that lately. Viv says, I don't think I'll be joining, sadly. I'm not geared enough, nor do I have the focus. Out collecting things, trying to get myself up in alchemy while boosting the second in the clan. Yeah, no problem, man. Completely good. All good. We'll catch you next time, sister, but I appreciate you being here on stream with us. Yeah, I get it. There's people who are wanting to work on their crafts and stuff like that. We have a bunch of people who are staying back in town as well. Who's running off over there? Oh, it's Thrunai. Whenever we go on these, though, these big runs, Viv, it doesn't matter your gear. It doesn't matter your skill level. Everyone's welcome. We like taking people in the dungeons and letting them see what it's all about. That right there, you just seen that rubber band and lag and stuff. That's what we've been experiencing since launch. Little problems like that. Margaret says, I want a magnet, mate. I'm waiting on Moon to get blacksmithing. It's probably going to be an arm and a leg to go through customs to send it to you, but we will make it happen, Rugrat. Anyone else who wants merch. I'm going to be doing discounts for channel members, so you guys will get discount codes for that stuff as well. We're going to have more merch that'll come online. We'll probably have the Order of the Blood Brothers hoodies and stuff, Cheeky Buggers United merch as well, but we're really going to be doing a lot of the Order of the Blood Brothers merch first and foremost, because we have a really cool emblem, really cool sigil for it. I want to make some rings, some signet rings and stuff. It's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, if you guys want those, send me a message on Discord, void_lock, if you would like to get magnets. There's pictures in the membership feedback room on the official CBU Discord as well, so you can see what they look like. William says, I couldn't catch up, so I'm just watching you and chopping trees. I gotcha, no worries, man. Raven says, I'm swinging my hammer, but enjoying my journey. Oh, you're blacksmithing stuff? Yeah. Who's got the sparkles going on? What is that? What is that? You're all glowy, dude. That's awesome. You have like a holy aura or something. That looks freaking cool. Viv says, I'm out looking for Amanita right now. Oh, you need to get the Amanita. What is it? Amanita regalius, the mushroom? Yeah, I need to work on my alchemy too. I'm kind of upset with the alchemy because all the potions are hot garbage. I mean, the first ones you make restore 90 and then lock you out of potions for a minute. 90 health. When I eat food, you'll have like 1500, 1600, pushing 2k and better gear. What is 90 health going to do for you? And even when you make the better ones, they're like 200. So, I don't know, man. Alchemy's just, they need to overhaul it. Regret says, too busy slamming crooks all the time. How are you, Moon? I've missed you all, he says. I think we're just waiting for some stragglers. Then we're going to continue on our voyage to the dungeon. Viv says, yuppers, can't find any in the home valley, so now I'm out in the wildlands. I like the wildlands for gathering stuff, if I'm being honest. I think it's the easiest place to gather things. I think Rastalin is a visual bug. That's been around for a long time as well. A lot of the same visual bugs that we've been experiencing for a really long time have been around. Is Tangia work? Oh, I just got a super chat here to complete our super chat goal. You guys can obviously keep doing super chats. I greatly appreciate them, but you guys have smashed my super chat goal. Ralph the Angel Dog says, is Tangia working okay? Or did I fill it with too many spider webs? Is it giving issues? Let me see. Let me refresh it here. Give me a second. I'll refresh my overlays. 1,400! Ding, 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 ding. We've reached 1,400 subscribers. Thank you guys for that. Let me refresh the Tangia overlay here. Let me pause it and unpause it. It should be working. Yeah, it should be working. Let me know. Is anyone else having issues with Tangia? Is it not working for you guys? But thank you for the super chat, Ralph the Angel Dog. Really appreciate you. And thanks for being a channel member for so long. You guys see that gold star next to people's names? Longest running channel members. You guys are amazing. Viv says less plots in the way when you're running in the wildlands, so it's much easier to find things you're out there for. Yeah, exactly. Fizzy, how's it going? Hope to be on later tonight, Fizzy says. Hell yeah, man. And then Ashes of Creation is going to be coming out with that, hopefully a new server soon, and they're going to be releasing the Summoner, so that's going to be really cool to check that out as well. You guys are not going to want to miss that. That's going to be a lot of fun. We got a ghost on us. This lost soul does not even know what hit him. Templar says, I saw them come across. I think my sound on my end is giving me trouble for some reason. Wish I had a follow button in this game, like we do in Ashes and WoW. Let me check something on my end here. If I missed your guys' tanges because I didn't hear the noises, apologies. Let me get my my audio sorted here. Let me apply those settings and see if that works for me. I should be able to hear more stuff now. Hopefully. We'll see. YouTube changed a lot of their stuff, so a lot of things got moved around on their dashboard and whatnot. Athena says, I convinced my friend to play PAX Day. His name is Spectre. I'm Spectra. So they're Spectre. Is it Spectre? Spectra? Oh, you'll hope that he'll actually play. Awesome. And if you guys are looking for a group, you know where to find us. I've seen you running around, but if you guys are looking to clan up or anything like that, if you want to join the Fellowship of the Free Cities or whatever it is that you're wanting to do, always love having you guys around. I'm happy that your friend is trying it out. It is nice that we get so many keys because it really will make it easy for people to try out the game to see if they want to play it. You know, it's also on Game Pass, by the way, too. So if you know anyone who has Game Pass and they're curious about how the game is, they can just hop up on Game Pass, try it out. We are getting close to our destination. Oh, what the heck? I'm inspecting Crash? Is that a thing? Are you supposed to be able to inspect people? Oh, you can. I didn't know you could examine people. That's interesting. Let's try to examine this. Got the ancient Stella. We're just waiting here for any more stragglers. We will be giving away more keys here on the stream as well. So if you have any other friends who are wanting to get into PAX Day, send them my way. I'll answer all their questions, and I will be giving away more keys here for them, so they may have a chance to get the game for free. We got a ton of keys to give away. Who's that down there? We got Kanash out there in the woods hunting. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I wanna hit some of these caves as well. So many cool places to explore. It's uncanny. Someone said in the chat, it's uncanny how Pickle's cape looks like I remember my grandmother's bathroom wallpaper. Oh my gosh. I think his cloak looks cool. Where's it at? He's up here in front, I think. Yeah, it's like yellow. That looks great. I'm gonna put my helmet on. Get ready for combat. Mega Shorts, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. He says, I have Game Pass version, but it doesn't work. I want to play and can't. What's not working about it? What's the issue? You should get a free plot for a month. You should get 1 token, 1 month of premium, and access to the game on Game Pass, I believe, is how it's supposed to work. Is it not letting you log in? What's the issue with it? And if it is giving you problems, I would open a ticket with both Mainframe on their website as well as with Game Pass to see if they can get that sorted out for you. Easy anti-cheat doesn't work. It won't let me play. Maybe try verifying files. I never used Game Pass, so I'm not too sure how that works. Maybe try verifying game files or whatever it is. See if there's... Maybe you have to reinstall. I know sometimes with some games that use easy anti-cheat, sometimes you just have to reinstall the game or verify the files because easy anti-cheat doesn't install correctly. It won't let you get into the game. Already got a ticket and did everything, but it doesn't work. Damn, dude, that sucks. Well, hopefully they can get you sorted out. If you haven't tried reinstalling, I would try reinstalling, because I have had that happen before with games that use easy anti-cheat. Sometimes they just bug out, and you need to reinstall in order for the easy anti-cheat to register. Viv says, good luck. Hope y'all have fun and get good loot. Thanks, Viv. I appreciate you stopping by. It's really great to see you. I'm looking forward to RPing and going on dungeon runs and having all kinds of fun adventures with you guys in the future. Is that a ghost shooting arrows at us? It sure as hell is. But Mega, I'm sorry that it's giving you troubles, man. Do you use Steam? Because you can always try snagging a free Steam code I'll be giving away more here on the channel as well. Oh, Viv says, oh, I'm not leaving. I'm just moving to lurk a bit. Oh, I got you. Okay. I appreciate you staying tuned. What the heck was that noise? We are getting ready to descend into the darkness. I need to get Harold to type something. Because the chat gets bugged, things will pop above people's heads and it'll just stay there forever. It'll just say that above his head forever. That bug has been very, very long standing as well. Level 2 elites here. Shouldn't be too much trouble. Garpton, how's it going? Do you think convincing people to play a game that hasn't updated in 12 months is irresponsible? Any guilt for list meeting your fellow man? I don't convince anyone to play anything. I'm giving away free keys so they can try it free of cost to themselves. I never shill for any game or any company or anything like that. I don't care if you play or don't. I'm just showing off my experience and having fun with people. We have a good time because we do it all together. But if you're a new player and you are getting into it, there is a lot to do in the game. Listen, I get hate mail because people say I'm so negative about it, but I'm somewhere in the middle. I enjoy it. I like the experience that I get with my friends and my clan of over 300 now at this point. We have a fun time. But no, I definitely do not shill for the game. And if someone does not think that they're going to enjoy it, I think they should not buy it. You can ask anybody. That's how I've always been since day one, buddy. But I appreciate your comment. Thanks for being here in the stream, man. And I'm always open for honest discussions too. As soon as people start to cross the line between bad faith, that's when I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not really down with that. But as long as you have something to criticize the game and you have it in bad, as long as it's in good faith and it's criticism, it's fine, you know. But as soon as it crosses that bad faith line, that's where I draw the line. So I'm happy to have open conversations about the lack of content and things like that. Garpton says, sorry, I just wanted to hear your beautiful voice. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks for being here, man. Mega Short says it's a good game for me. Yeah, I mean, some people like it, some people don't. It's like, you know, there's games out there that have terrible reviews, and there are people who enjoy it. There's games out there with great reviews that people hate. It really just comes down to the individual, right? But no, that's why I like to do these streams, because I can show people what the game has to offer, and they can decide for themselves if this game is what they're looking for. If it's not, now they know. They got to see the stream. They got to see the problems and everything right here firsthand. They got to see everything that it has to offer. These things are going to be so tanky in here with these weapons. Make sure we're looting these up. I don't care who loots them. Just make sure we're sucking up all the loot down in here. Viv says, just because it has an update in a year doesn't matter. I just like playing with my friends. I mean, that's what it's for a lot of people at the end of the day. For some people, though, it will matter. You know, they want content in their games. They want a revolving door of things, and that's where, you know, games like WoW really will shine, because they have that revolving door of content. Look at that beautiful stack-up job. Viv says, I don't pay and never have paid. Silo bought me the game, and Mom got me the upgrade pack so I could join. Yeah, these dudes are strong, Viv. Rugrat says, where in the Discord did you say the magnets were, mate? They should be up near the top, right below the Inner Sleuth's room. There's a room up there that is called Membership Feedback, or Members Feedback, something like that. And in there should be some pictures if you scroll up a little bit in there. We talk about our meetups and things like that in that room as well. We went out to the Bristol Renaissance Fair. Different meetups like that. These casters are going to be pretty gnarly with their poison being spread around. I'm going to put some food in my belly here, so I have a little bit more health. A little more resistances. Any other questions, comments, concerns? If there's any new people in chat, there's a lot of people joining the stream right now. If you guys have any questions at all, so I can better help keep you informed about your decision if you're thinking about getting into PAX Day or if you're looking to get a free key, let me know. I want to hear from you guys, though. Don't be shy. If this is your first time here, my favorite thing to do is to read your guys' chat and interact with you guys. That's why I do these live. If I just wanted to do videos on how to... What is this? That's a cool looking light. If I just want to do how to do this in PAX Day, I would just make videos, right? I love to interact with you guys. Burger Pops, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Great to see you, brother. Great to have you here. We're just about to go into the dungeon. We're waiting for everybody to get all grouped up. And we're going to head in and push back the darkness. Loop says, what? Can you get a magnet now? You can start to like pre-order kind of. If you let me know that you want a magnet, I'm setting them aside. I'm setting the magnets aside so that way people can have them kind of reserved. It's very, very limited stock. I know this wasn't someone in our group who was pulling this, but this person does live by us, so I don't really want to see them die. So I was just helping them out here. And remember, the kills are who does the most damage to it. So we will get the loot still. They did correct that, which is nice. Viv says, I wish you all the luck. I'm gonna go make dinner for the house with Lilac while Lilac runs with you all. Sounds good. Enjoy your dinner. Hope the cooking of the food turns out delicious and nutritious. Looks like Pickle's having us back up to here. Mega Short says, do you have any PAX Day keys? That's great. Not many people can afford to buy it. And I know, that's why I like to give away the keys, you know? I'm all about people saving money and helping get it in the hands of people who want to try it out and showing people what it has to offer, because maybe people are not interested. But yeah, I do have some more keys. They'll be given away at random intervals throughout the stream. As well as, again, if you want a chance to get a Founders Pack, which is a pretty big package, the master packages and stuff, make sure you leave comments on all of my uploads during the month of October. I'll be doing a drawing early next month for the winner of a master package. Rugrat says, at Garpton, Void never pushes anything and always talks about the crap. He's got everyone together, and the people we have here could have fun together in an empty room. That's actually really true. That's super true. We could have fun doing anything. Appreciate that, Rugrat. But yeah, Mega, we will be giving away some more keys here. So share with your friends and make sure you're subscribed. Leave comments on all the stuff. You can win a nice big master package. Loop says, I'm letting you know. I have searched in Discord for the post. Because I draw and wanted to make something, but I want to buy one. Let me make sure the room that they're in. Let me see here. I'm pretty sure they're in membership feedback. Yeah, scroll up in membership feedback. You'll see me holding some there. And they're on the front of my chair as well. You can see that they're magneted there. So go check those out, see if those interest you. There will be a discount for channel members. So anybody who's a channel member here, you guys will get a discount. I don't know what they're going to cost yet, because I got to figure out shipping and the cost to manufacture them, but they're not going to be too expensive. Garpton says, like, what kind of fun? Oh, hell, man. We have fun doing anything. We play all kinds of games together, though, too. I mean, you got to keep that in mind. We play Star Citizen, we play Ashes of Creation, we play World of Warcraft. I'm going to be going into the new expansion for World of Warcraft as well. I love me some WoW. We play Minecraft, we play V-Rising. I mean, you name it, we play it together, right? Sometimes we just hang out and have Friday night game night over at CBU. We do Friday night game night, we'll play Among Us, Goose Goose Duck, all kinds of stuff, man. In PAX Day, we love role-playing. We're on the role-play server. So for us, it's a really great platform to role-play. We like to go and do dungeon runs. We like to explore. We dabble in some PvP. We do all kinds of stuff. We like to build. We have build competitions. We have archery competitions. We host events. We have the Festival of Realms, where we have a maze that people can get through and get some rewards. We have the Freedom Feast. We have scavenger hunts. I mean, you name it, we do it, man. And we like doing it together. That's what it's all about. This one's locked back here. There we go. Someone got it. I want to make sure we're looting all these. Do I hear imps? Watch this. Pickle's gonna get pissed. Oh, this thing's weak. I got him. Watch, everyone's gonna come running in. Garpton says, nice, I love Star Citizen, so fun stealing Idrises. You can actually have your own Idris now. People used to steal them before they were actually in the game. Now you can actually get your own. And once they bring crafting and stuff online, you'll be able to build your own ships. Star Citizen's a lot of fun. I love me some Star Citizen. We have a lot of fun. And another one of those games, though, it's not really finished, not really in, you know, it's getting more playable, but it's not really in the most playable of state, unfortunately. But it has been getting pretty good. Loop says, it'd be cool if I could... It would be cool if you could iron and a BB emblem. Who made the BB design? I did. I made that design. We are going to have sweatshirts and hoodies and hats and stuff with that on it as well. It's just, I got so much stuff to do all the time with managing the community that it takes me a little longer to get these things done. Same with the application process. It takes a couple days for me to work through all the stuff, you know, to work through everybody's apps and things like that. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to get a storefront made on like a Shopify page or something like that. Maybe I'll do it over on... Gosh, what's that one page? There's one donation page that I use. Maybe I'll do it on there because you can kind of have a little storefront. Forgot the name of it. There's one other website that I use. Loop says, I know you need to hire staff now, Void. We're not quite to that point yet. I am looking forward to the day when I can hire editors and stuff, though. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Not quite to that point yet. Need a couple more channel members. Need to grow my channel a little bit more before I can start hiring people, I think. But this is my full-time job, so I'm all in with you guys on this. Not Throne. There's another one. It's not Etsy. It's not Throne. Ko-Fi. Yeah, Ko-Fi or Ko-Fi or however it's pronounced. You could sell stuff on there, so maybe I'll do it on there. I'm not too sure. For the pre-orders and stuff, I'm just gonna do it like people will send me their address and I'll get them shipped out and they can just use Stream Elements because you can do /tip, I think it is, and that gives you the Stream Elements link over for direct donations. That goes for community as well. But I'll probably just do them through there for the first pre-orders. But yeah, I mean, I really like that emblem, and it has meaning behind it too. If you know, you know. It's a bind rune that I designed myself, and then one of my buddies actually put it into image format so I can use it for various different things. But it's a bind rune. It means a lot. It tells a whole story. We have a deceiver in the back. We got to get that deceiver. I'm stuck here. I can't move. We need to kill that deceiver in the back. Because it will constantly heal everything. But yeah, Ko-Fi or Ko-Fi or however you pronounce it. I don't think that these guys' heals should be full heals. And I wonder if they respect the stun. I know they respect the interrupt. I wonder if they respect the stun yet or not. There was one point where they didn't respect the stun, where you'd hit them with like your mace stun, and it would not interrupt their spell casting, but it would prevent them from casting as long as they were stunned. I don't know if it's intentional or not, though. Grab a quick drink of water, gotta stay hydrated. And I don't know if I can hear Tangias or not. I haven't heard anything come through, so if I missed any of your Tangias, my apologies. Let's refresh our sub goal. We're at 1,400, guys. That's a big milestone. That's so cool. I can't wait to get to 2K. Can't wait to get to 2K. We're probably gonna do another 24-hour subathon. I don't know. We'll see. Loop says I'd be happy to hear one day the story behind it, but I see you're busy now. Yeah, I'll bust out the rune book and I'll talk with you guys about that. Let's see, where are they at? Are they upstairs or are they downstairs? I think they're down below us. Yeah, they're down below us. I wish we'd get our lanterns back and our torches. This makes it really hard to see in these places without them. Probably going to undeafen for a little bit over on Discord so I can hear what these guys are doing. Bear with me 1 second. There we go. Now I can hear them again over on Discord. Everything's going pretty smooth though. The spells help a lot to get back our spirit and stuff. Down into the depths of despair. We are almost down there. I love the atmosphere and the feel down in here. It's so great. Oh, he's using a bow. Yeah, the bows, they chain pull. He doesn't know, I don't think, that they chain pull. The bows chain pull things. If you hit like a wall near a mob, it'll pull the whole room. He can stab stuff with us. He's not going to get any XP, unfortunately. Well, I mean, it's our run, so I mean, I wouldn't expect him to get any of the XP, but we do more DPS, obviously, so he's not going to be able to get any of the loot or anything like that, but... When you use the bows down in here, it will chain pull, yeah. So we'll have to make sure he's not plinking down here. I don't think he's intending to do it. Here we go, guys, down into the pits of despair. Rugrat says fourth wall is pretty good, Void. Is that a game? I never heard of that one. What is he doing? What is he doing? I'm just telling him, you can come with us if you want to get the loot piles, but please don't use the bow. It will chain pull on us. Yeah, he didn't know. I'm just gonna let Discord know really quick. Everyone over on Discord, yeah, Stig is out here with me out front. He like was doing the begging thing, and I told him he can come with us, but please don't use the bow. He can loot the loot piles if he wants to run with us, that's fine. And he said, I got it, no more bow. He just didn't know. So I've informed him now, he should be good to go. So he knows now. And that's gonna be the thing, you know, there's gonna be a lot of people we gotta teach all the little odds and ends to and everything like that. Let's jump on in. I'm coming in right now. I'm coming in right now. It's loading. Mega says you have 1,900 hours in PAX Day. That's amazing. I have more than that, to be honest. I have like 4,000 hours between the alphas. The alpha time was through their launcher, doesn't count on the Steam launcher. So I have like 4,000 hours plus in PAX Day. 4,000 or 5,000 hours. It's crazy. Yeah, I think I'm pushing towards 2,000 here alone. Ooh, I am lagging. I am lagging hard. There we go, it's starting to catch up a bit. Yep, frames are returning. Alright, we're following Pickle's lead in here. Pickle and Fadrill and some other people are doing the polls and stuff like that. So that way I can better interact with you guys on stream, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people here with a lot of questions and stuff, wondering how PAX Day is. So this will allow me to better answer your guys' questions for you. But we're just going to be absolutely mosh pitting these guys into oblivion down here. It's going to be a lot of loot generated from the loot piles down here, and hopefully we can get some boss spawns. Nico says, oh, you're in Poison Caster Central? Yep, we sure are. I don't think we'll have a problem, though, with like 4 or 5 full groups. We're going to murder this acolyte. There we go. Nice interrupt on him. And he down like a sack of potatoes. Easy peasy. We'll make sure that we stay real nice and tight together down here, guys. And when we get to these loot piles, we'll loot them up. But we want to make sure that we're not pulling any extra ads or anything unnecessary. So you guys are doing great. Absolutely perfect. If you guys have any questions about PAX Day or anything like that, if you are new here, a bunch of new people still joining in the stream. We're pushing over 50 live concurrent viewers. Great to have you guys here. But if you have any questions, please do not hesitate. You'll hear me say that a lot because I want people to know. Some people, they get shy when they join in a stream, but if you have questions about the game, ask me. The good, bad, or the indifferent, I'll tell you it all. I want you to make an informed decision if you want to play this game. No shilling shall occur. Makes no difference to me. I'm always looking to have more friends, obviously. And if you're wanting to join, you can join the Order of the Blood Brothers. Head over to our Discord. Type !Discord in chat. Everyone's welcome over there. This pit of despair shall be purged by the Order of the Blood Brothers. Here we go. We're getting into it now, guys. Let's get them. Charge! Swing with all your might, brothers and sisters. I'm leveling up my sword, not my sword, my mace and my shield for tanking. Let's see what we're up to. I think I'm like 8 or something. I haven't done too much. Oh, I'm 9. Yeah, I'm 9. So I'm almost wearing the next gear here. I haven't done too much grinding just yet. There's a lot to organize and orchestrate with the guild, getting everyone all situated and stuff with so many people. Let's see here. Let's catch up on a little bit of chat. Megashort says, I'm learning about the game by watching your streams. When they fix the game on Game Pass, I'm going to play it a lot. Yeah, and if you're looking for people to come and hang out with Megashorts, you're more than welcome to come and join the Order of the Blood Brothers. Join any of the number of Fellowship of the Free Cities that we have available. There's other smaller clans that are allied with us in-game. Those are all through the Fellowship of the Free Cities. You can find them over on our Discord as well. You should join our Discord. Come and hang out. Lord Comet, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. I hope you're having a great evening. How many tokens per character can you buy for plots? 4. You can have up to 4. I don't think it lets you get more than 4. You can have more tokens, but you can only have 4 plots, I believe, is the max that they let you have currently still. Unless you have another account, which, yeah, it's kind of frustrating. You think the system would be in place there where they wouldn't have to do that, but we got an acolyte right here. I think we're gonna mosh pit these guys. Yeah, see, it does not interrupt still. I did a stun on him with my mace. It does not interrupt spell casting still. So keep that in mind, guys. That is still bugged. I don't know if it's intended because it's technically not an interrupt, but it's a stun. If you got stunned while you're casting, though, it should stop you from casting. And then once the stun ends, it doesn't have, it doesn't have anything that's stopping you from just recasting it, but it should interrupt your spell cast, I would imagine. But it's not functioning currently. There was 3 keys given away up top. Make sure that you guys have claimed those. I'm going to be giving away another key right now to celebrate us being in a dungeon. So there you go. There is another base package for you guys to claim a free copy of PAX Day. Go redeem that. Let me know once you redeem it. These all get redeemed on Steam. And then I just gotta mark this. Gave away on stream. So I keep track of the ones that I've given away already. Flashbang! Careful with those flashbangs, man. Those could mess with people. Thank you for the Tangias, though. So the Tangias are going through. I just can't hear them for some reason. Mega Short says, thank you so much. I just redeemed it. Hell yeah! I'm glad you got it, man. Now you don't need to worry about the whole Game Pass thing. You can just get it on Steam, get it installed, and come and hang out with us. We're on North America, US East, SIF, RP. We're in the province of Caries. We're in the zone of Dolavan. We'd love to have you. Come on, live by Bloodhaven. Come and partake in all of our fun events and things like that. Come and run dungeons with us. Have all the fun. Join the Fellowship of the Free Cities. Whatever it is you want to partake in. We'd love to have you. Mega Short says, you're my hero. I can finally play it. Hopefully. Hopefully that bug doesn't persist. I really like this dungeon, though. This dungeon has a really nice layout. All of the dungeons are just really quite unique. Look at these creepy things climbing up out of the water. Really nice feels down in these places. Look at this, man. Can you imagine being those mobs and coming down here and just seeing this wall of Blood Brothers ready to absolutely obliterate you? We got a Acolyte. Acolyte got pulled in. Very nice. We're going to give him a little bit of a stun. And we're going to punch his face in. Those casts are just ridiculous. Those heals. Those heals are absolutely ridiculous. They need to make them not full heals. Mega Shorts, I'm glad you got a copy of the game though, brother. Shields level 6. We're getting there. There you go, I'll loot him. 8 gold on that guy. Very cool. We're going to be going and bouncing between all of these loot piles as well. There's a loot pile right up there. I'm very interested to see if anything has changed in here and what the spawn rates are like on these bosses. We're letting our tanks pull them on out to us. Here he comes. This poor Zebian. That poor Zebian. You ever felt bad for Zebians? This'll probably do it, though. If you never have before, this'll probably do it for you. If you don't feel bad for Zebians getting their faces absolutely shoved in by Blood Brothers, then there's nothing you can do to feel sorry for them. Got some nice tallow off them, though. Up to 434 gold, and I haven't even looted a single pile yet. That's just from doing the POIs above ground. It's not too bad to get gold. But Mega Short, you think you're going to hop on the RP server with us? You want to come out and run some dungeons and take the Blood Oath? If you do, come on over to Cheeky Bugger's United Community Discord server. Type !Discord. And if you want to join the Order of the Blood Brothers, put your app in. I got a bunch of them I still got to work through. It's going to take me a couple days, but I'm going to get everybody vetted and verified and into the clan. We have many, many, many pending applications. And it is time to hydrate. I'm excited though. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be in a dungeon. Can I piss this thing off by jumping right here? No. I wonder what the respawns look like in dungeons now too, or if they're the same. Anything's up for grabs, right? We don't know. That's why we gotta figure it all out and see what has changed. Here comes an Acolyte. Executed with impunity. Lord Comet says, well, Steam reviews on this game aren't exactly nice, boss. No, and rightfully so, I think. Mainframe has not been the best developers for this game as of now. I mean, they've been doing stuff really, really slow, but they're doing it at their own pace and they're doing their vision. So it's their baby. We're just along for the ride. But I think that all of those negative reviews are justified, if I'm being honest. I think I left a negative review for the game because we've waited so long for certain things that we still haven't gotten, and now it's considered 1.0. So there's a lot of salty people out there, absolutely. I agree 100%. But that doesn't mean that the game's without its merit. We still have fun in PAX Day, just like we have fun in Star Citizen. You know how many people call Star Citizen a scam citizen, and they say it's a terrible game and this, that, and the other? We have fun in there as well. There's a lot of games out there that, you know, the majority of people, maybe it's not for them, and that's okay. I hope Mainframe turned this game into whatever game they want it to be turned into. And if that's a PvP nightmare where you have 300 people playing it, then I hope that that's what they make for themselves, you know, and anyone else who will enjoy that. I like when games have a lot of different ways to play it. I like when games have private servers, so that way the vast majority of people can enjoy it. Because I'm a big, you know, I'm a big proponent of people being able to enjoy games the way that they want to, right? But the comments and the reviews and all that stuff, they're all justified, right? I mean, people are justified in leaving their opinions on the project. Lord Comment says, well, this and Blue Protocol have the same mixed reviews, but I've been playing BP. Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean, exactly. But that's why I like to do these streams, though, you know? I like to really show it off and help people stay up to date with it. Blowing up the stream, Team S. Thank you for the Tangia. I still can't hear the Tangias, but I can see them when I look over at my streaming software here. So I definitely appreciate those. Thank you for supporting the channel. Got an Acolyte back here. We got to obliterate him or he's going to heal everybody. There he goes with his cast. Interrupt that. Oh, somebody sucked him in and interrupted it. Perfect. Oh, he got a heal off. Those guys are assholes, man. Lord Comet says, I'm glad you do, otherwise I would just have to wonder why things are reviewed so bad. Yeah, I know, right? Well, that's why, you know, I like to be as honest as possible here on the channel. I don't care if you buy the game or not. I wanna help save you that grief of buying something that you're not going to enjoy. And if it looks remotely entertaining, that means you can get a free key from me here, and you can try it out for yourself, right? That's what it's all about. But I'm always going to tell you guys the truth, no matter what. I'm not beholden to anyone. I'm not a shill to anyone. I can't be bought and paid for. I didn't even see what I just looted there because I was looking over at my software, chatting with you guys. What the heck did I get? Did I get anything? Oh, I was poisoned, so it interrupted me. That's why. Let's see what we get from our first loot pile. 3 periwinkle, 1 cracked locket, 48 gold. Not bad. Not bad. These loot piles are going to be where the gold's coming from. James Carl Cash. Yeah, we gave away like 4 or 5 keys already this stream. I got more. There's multiple ways to win giveaways here on the channel. We're giving them away over on the Discord, so you can come join our community. It's a great gaming community. Cheeky Buggers United, ! Discord and chat with my bot. We'll get you a link over there. You can get giveaways over there. You can just get one randomly here on stream. I've been popping them in chat. We've given away several already. And we're going to be giving away master packages, journeyman packages, artisan packages, all founders packages, exclusive, can no longer be acquired anymore packages. We're going to be giving those away once a month here on the channel if you are a subscriber. And if you leave a comment on any of my uploads during the month of October, at the end of the month or the beginning of next month, I will be doing a drawing. I'm going to be moving right around that time as well, so there may be a little bit of a lapse there, but I'm going to be doing a drawing for those master packages. You can get multiple entries for those if you just leave comments on multiple uploads and videos during the month of October. You can go back to any of my other videos or streams or anything like that that I've done, and you can just leave a comment. Limpy says, anyone giving away a chest full of heartwood? Oh my gosh, yeah, I wish. Templar says, I wish. Lord Comment says, that's cool of you. I try to be as cool as possible, man. We're real chill here. We just like to hang out and have fun. If you ever do pick up the game, or you get a free key and you want to try it out, you're welcome to come and join us. Have some fun, run some dungeons and things like that. We got a small portion of our group out here today, running some dungeons. Holy crap. Let me see here what's going on. I'm kind of stuck in a corner, so I'm just going to hold left click. I'm lagging something fierce too. Sorry about that, guys. That cannot be a great viewing experience. Our healers are doing an amazing job. Libby says, just got in from lawn mowing. How goes the dungeon crawl? It's going great. Easy peasy, right? Absolute easy peasy. We have like 5 full groups here, just obliterating them. Lord Comet says, but having 4K on this game, wow, the most time I've ever seen on any game was WoW way back when it was around 500-ish hours. So that's years of time. I mean, you got to keep in mind, I've been playing this game for well over a year now at this point. In Elite Dangerous, I have more hours than that. Gosh, I played Elite Dangerous for so many hours. In WoW, I don't even want to know how much time I have sunk into WoW. I've played that game since it came out, on and off through different expansions, but I've had really big stints that I've played. I have put so much time into World of Warcraft. I love WoW though. It's one of my favorite games, to be honest. They've had good expansions, they've had bad expansions. I'm really excited for the next stage. This midnight, they're overhauling all the classes, they're bringing all the stuff to the 21st century. It's gonna be really good. James says, so did this guy sold/give out the plot that was blocking part of your city? Not yet. Not yet. We're hoping that we can convince him if we can buy it from him or make some deal. We have started the build, however. We've started to mock up the build where it's going to be going, and maybe when he sees the city coming around him, he'll be like, oh, you know what? That city's beautiful. I'd love to be a part of that, you know, and maybe we can convince him to trade it over. Look at all these brothers and sisters choosing to push back against the darkness. Warms my heart and sheds light on these hallowed halls. Oh, we got a little delicious imp back here. Lord Comet says, I stopped playing a while ago, had some guild and class issues, so I gave up. Yeah, I hear you on that. I hear you on that for sure, man. We like to experiment with a bunch of different games. That's why I always tell people we're a community first and foremost, because we like to just have fun. Doesn't matter what world we're in, we're always having fun somewhere. Be it PAX Day or WoW or Star Citizen or Ashes or anything. We just like to have fun. We have a couple regular games that are on our rotation, obviously. I want to check. I think I just pulled imps on the right accidentally. Pickle's gonna get pissed at me. I want to check something really quick. I want to see how many people are in PAX Day. I think tonight's going to be the highest peak. We are at 6,004 24-hour peak. We're currently at 5,404, so we did touch over 6,000. That's exciting. That's really cool. We got a delicious imp back here for someone to loot. The AoE heals are just so freaking strong that it's like we don't even get hurt. I mean, we take a little bit of damage, but then it's put back so fast because the AoE heals. I see they still haven't fixed this in this dungeon. See, there's a lot of bugs and issues that have just been so long standing, and that's why they get so many bad reviews, I think. There's lack of content and so many bugs that are still here. This dungeon has always had this step right here that you just glitch out on. You have to like jump over it. Hey, Lord Comet, I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat, man. Really appreciate that. So he says, for your time and coolness, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hey, if you're not yet subscribed, click that subscribe button, but thank you so much for that super chat. You guys are the best. Blimpy says, yeah, my WoW time is measured in years. Mine are as well. Lord Comet, it means a lot to me, man. It really does. This is my full-time job running this community. And if you're wanting to hang out and play other games with us, or just be a part of the community, part of CBU, and join our Discord. We do all kinds of stuff. But it's because of donations and because of my channel members and super chats. Because of all of that, why we're able to host the private servers the way we do. We have all kinds of private servers. And why I'm able to manage the community full time. We have new people joining into the stream. Great to have you guys. Do not be shy. Ask your questions. I'm not here to sell you on PAX Day. I want you to be fully informed on if it's going to be the game for you or not. I'm here to show you all that it has to offer so you can make the educated decision for yourself. We got a punk acolyte in the back right here. Flippy says, looking up YouTube videos on dealing with underground wasp nests. You know what my uncle used to do? Underground wasp nests and ant hives. Get you some molten aluminum. Get you a nice big crucible of molten aluminum and pour it down real quickly down into the hive, the nest. You'll take care of your problem real quick, and you'll make an awesome, beautiful art piece of their entire nest or hive. All in one fell swoop. I don't know if that's legal where you're at. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not telling you if that's legal or not to exterminate with liquid metal, with molten aluminum, but it makes pretty cool art. I will say that. Now these bloated hellions, these guys are bad news. These guys are strong. I'm gonna get up behind Pickle here so I can get a good shot of this place. These dudes are powerful. This is gonna be an interesting pull. At least they don't have any healer with them. So we should be okay. Trying to see Pickle's health in there. Pickle's health is okay. We got one broke off, went after a healer. Demoness looks like might be getting hit there. We're gonna drop this Hellion. We're gonna grab that one in the back. Pickle's probably gonna re-taunt him. There he goes. We used the spear, brought him back over, away from our healers. We're gonna keep pummeling them. These guys are 4-star elites, or level 4 elites. The combat's kind of shallow still, I'm not gonna lie. Boom. Took him out. None may challenge the Brotherhood. Easy peasy. There is no challenge that we cannot overcome together. Corey, how's it going, man? Welcome in. Yeah, this is PAX. This is PAX Day. PAX Day 1.0 Part 2. The game came out a couple days ago on the 16th. 2 days ago. Came out on the 16th, right? So it's been out for 3 days now. But welcome into the stream. This is PAX Day. We are in a dungeon with a lot of our brothers and sisters. We took a small portion of our forces from home and we decided to come and push back against the darkness, at the heart of the darkness, down in their strongholds. Let's get this acolyte in the back. Kill them. Lord Comet says, the combat don't have to be uber stellar or anything, but just understandable and workable. And it's definitely workable, and it's gotten a lot better. It's just not perfect. I really like World of Warcraft's combat. Some people hate that combat. I really like Ashes of Creation's combat. Some people hate that combat. I think both of those are vastly superior systems. Magnificent loot trove. Here we go. Oh, I'm poisoned. I can't loot it. Here we go. Magnificent loot trove. What are we going to get? This is a big loot trove. The best of the best loot troves. Give me some money. 1 topaz, 63 gold. Not bad. Not bad. You can get over 100 gold from those things. I've even seen like 150, 160 gold come out of those things before. But if you guys are new here and you are not yet subscribed and you want a chance to win a master package of PAX Day for free, make sure you click that subscribe button, and then you can go and leave comments on any of my uploads throughout the month of October. Every comment gets you an entry. You can get 1 entry per upload. Lord Comet says, I've seen a lot of those, lots of thoughts on those. Let's just say it's mixed. Lots of thoughts on Ashes, or lots of thoughts on the other games that I mentioned? Is that what you're saying? My chat's not, there's no delay on it, but sometimes the internet is just delayed. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to lose context of what you were responding to. Yeah, Ashes is going to be mixed as well because it's an alpha, right? It's like it's not a complete product. They do wipes, they do rollbacks. There's some really bad faith groups in that community that they try to ruin the experience for people, and they like try to abuse bugs, and then they have to roll the servers back, and it affects, you know, thousands of people who are playing and enjoying the game. It's not a perfect experience yet, but I really like their vision. It's much like Star Citizen. I really, really enjoy their vision of the game. And if they can put half the stuff into it what they're wanting to, it's gonna be amazing. No, you're good. Normally I'm able to keep up with the chat, but I like to verify it sometimes to make sure I'm not losing context of what you're referencing. So I just wanted to verify. You're all good. But he says, pardon me, next time I'll be more specific. Yeah. And when I'm in a dungeon like this, if I'm fighting or coordinating something, sometimes I'll forget what I just said last. So if I see a reply, I don't know. And sometimes people's timelines get messed up on the live stream as well. They'll actually be behind on stream a little bit. So they may be responding to something that was old as well. So I like to just verify sometimes if it's not abundantly clear. So you're all good. No worries there, man. Looks like we're going back this way, going back to the west. Corey says very bad faith players. Oh, and Ashes? Yeah. It's kind of gnarly. I'm hoping that when that game does fully come out, they'll have an RP shard or an RP server, so that way we can maybe eliminate some of that. Where's Pickle at? Oh, Pickle's right there. Look at this nice pool we have in here. Wash our feet. I don't think the water would be that clean, right? This water would be so nasty. Lord Comet says the reason I stopped playing Blue Protocol was because of its gacha all the time. Different kinds of monetary, like different types of monetization and stuff. Yeah, that's one of the big things that people have a problem with Star Citizen. But the thing with Star Citizen is you can pay $45, get a base package, which we do giveaways for those here on the channel as well. We do giveaways and stuff for Star Citizen sometimes. And then you can just play the game and you can earn everything in-game. They do sell ships and stuff, and some people, they joke around. They're like, oh yeah, it costs $10,000 to play that game. It's not really the case. Eventually you'll be able to craft all of the ships even at that, so you won't even have to, you know, buy them with credits in-game. You'll be able to just craft them yourself. But I hear you. I hate when games go with egregious monetization policies, especially when they double dip. It's one of the things I've been criticizing World of Warcraft about as of late is I don't like that they charge a subscription and they're starting to have more and more stuff in their cash shop. Now, they've been normally very limited with what they do sell in terms of cosmetics, and it's not their main form of income, obviously. It's just little extra doodad things here and there. And some of them are even for charities. Oh, we got respawns in here. Acolyte in the back. I don't like when they double dip. He's gonna get a heal off. Yep, there it is. It's going for another heal. Interrupt, interrupt, interrupt. Oh, we got him. Nice. Just right before his cast. Yeah, a lot of games, and it's our fault, right, as consumers, but there's a lot of games out there that have just terrible monetization models, and, you know, we have no one to blame but ourselves, because if we didn't pay for it, it wouldn't be able to be a thing. Subductors trying to abduct Little Sweet Killer. That's that loot pile that we looted. So we've looted 2 loot piles in here. They do come off timer. For those of you who haven't seen this place, though, I'll show you around. Let's walk around a little bit and show you these creepy worm things. I don't know what those are going to be. Hopefully we get to fight those things. But these dungeons are really, really cool aesthetics. Lord Comet says, I despise power gotchas or on any game because then things become pay to win. And then I go, yeah, no thanks, move along. Exactly. I hate pay to win. And that's why I've liked World of Warcraft for as long as I have, because it's normally you pay $15, you get access to the whole game if you want cosmetics. I remember going and earning like my Laughing Skull mask. I went and earned my Laughing Skull mask by putting in the time to grind the reputation in-game. I had to go and actually play the game. I like to earn things in-game. I don't like it to just be, hey, open up your wallet and get some cheap cosmetic, you know, because you didn't earn it. Yeah, the mobs back there are starting to respawn, but what do you guys think of the aesthetics of the dungeon? I love how these dungeons look. They're absolutely stunning. And you feel, once you're down here for long enough, you go out into the sunlight again, you really feel like you came out of a pit of despair. People are trying to loot that loot pile again. I don't think we can loot that one just yet again. Beautiful dungeon, though. Look at that awesome cloak. That's the direction we're going to be going. This is when it's going to start to really step up in the difficulty. The pulls around some of these corners can be a little sketchy. There's a little hidden secret we'll show you guys in this dungeon as well. Oh, looks like Loop's little sister's joining us. Very cool. Loop, if you are still watching, make sure your sister gets her application put in. We'll get her vetted. We'll get her verified. We'll get her into the clan, and then we'll be able to take her into the ranks. We vet and verify for anyone who's looking about how to join the Order of the Blood Brothers. We vet and verify every single person who joins our community. Whoever gets the verified CBU member role, we chat with them to make sure everyone's acting in good faith and that they understand everything that we have to offer and how we operate. Let's get this acolyte out of here. Get out of here, Mr. Acolyte. Oh, he got a heal off. Their heals are bullshit. Mainframe, let's get a different way for these guys to heal. Maybe a quarter of their health, half their health, but they cast it more often. Something to make it a little more interruptible, a little more controllable. Because those casts are bullshit. They're so fast that it AoE full heals everything within its range. And AoE poisons us. They're so freaking gnarly. Any questions any new people have about dungeons or about PAX A or anything like that, let them rip. Oh, Loop, I gotcha. Okay. I thought it was actually your little sister. I thought it was actually like your sister in real life. I got you. Okay. We'll get that taken care of after the dungeon and stuff, and I'm also going to be vetting and verifying a couple people tonight as well, so we can keep that list moving, because I don't want people to have to wait too long. I appreciate your patience, though, for people who are applying to join. It's going to take me a little while to work through all those apps, obviously. There's dozens of apps coming in. But yeah, we'll get everyone's alts and stuff all sorted as well. Get a couple more cosmetic shots in here. Look at this wall. Look at this absolute pit of despair. That almost looks like a heart right there. I don't remember that hole in the wall being there before. That's pretty cool. Lord Comet says, I'm looking at this for a bit. I'm sorry, I don't think it warrants 25 plus bucks. I mean, there's a lot of building. Like, if you haven't been watching any of my other streams, the game does have a lot to offer, but only you can determine how much money you think it's worth, you know? Really comes down to how much enjoyment you're going to get out of it. You can build, but you need to pay monthly for plots. That's the other thing you got to keep in mind, too. There's a subscription with this game, Lord Comet. You don't have to pay the subscription, but I'll show you what it entails right here. You can get a premium status subscription for $3.99, or you can get plot packages that also come with premium. 1 plot, 2 plot, or 4 plot packages going up to $18.99 a month. So it's gonna be about 20 bucks a month to have 4 plots. Yeah, it plays like a survival game. Absolutely, Rugrat. To progress through the ages. It's got a really long, very hard, very, very long, hard grind with it. So bear that in mind if you don't like games that are too grindy. If you're trying to do this solo, it's almost unbearable for a lot of people unless you're really, really wanting to do that. But it can be damn near impossible solo. Some people do it. Some people definitely do it, but it's definitely made to be a social game. We're gonna wait for a couple more new people to join in the stream, and maybe we'll do one more key this stream, or maybe I'll do 2 per stream. I did 2 last stream, 2 this stream. Well, we shall see. And if anybody has their free keys and doesn't know anyone who wants it, I will gladly take them and give them away here on stream as well. Just DM them to me on Discord, void_lock, and I'd love to give away the keys for you. Get them into the hands of people on stream. Let's bop this acolyte. Margaret says, I started day 1 solo, but by the end of the night, I curled up with Void and his sexy voice. This is verifiable. This is truth. He speaks truth. I had to keep him warm. He was but a lost man out in the wilderness on his own, fearing for his life from the ferocious bears and the Zebians abound. We brought him into the Order of the Blood Brothers. He took up our oath and has been our brother ever since. Corey says, oh, did someone die? No, that was a spell. Corey says, survival games, there are a few games that type I like. There's some pretty good survival games out there. I like a good survival game. I really enjoy Minecraft. I just finished Hallowed Ground V5, and I released it to the community. It's our private Hallowed Ground mod pack. It's our own in-house mod pack that is meant to be played on our own dedicated server. And I just released that. We've been having a ton of fun on there as well. So much fun. Oh, we got a bunch of ads here. I think we'll be all right. They look like they're all melee. Lord Comet says, now the base game free to try for a bit wouldn't have been a bad idea. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I like when they do, you know, free trials of games where you can play up to a certain level and stuff like that to let you really get a feel for it. You know, all that stuff, that's all icing on top, though. That's all just the developers being extra generous when they do those things. Like with World of Warcraft, I think it's really cool that you can play up to a certain level on a restricted account, and then you can full unlock it if you want. Everwind, I've been waiting for Everwind for a very long time. I saw that its demo came out, and it was right around when all this was happening, and I was like, damn, I'm not going to be able to really do that, am I? So I was kind of bummed about that. Right here is a secret. Hashtag spoiler incoming. Right here is a secret. You walk through the wall, and there's a secret corridor. Yeah, the airships and stuff. Dude, it looks super cool. I was really wanting to try it out. And I will at some point. I know this was just like a demo or whatever. Once it comes out full release, I'll absolutely be checking that out. I'm trying to think of what spooky games I should play. This is another magnificent loot trove. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Come on, give me over 100 gold. Let's go, let's go, let's go. They may have tuned these down. 66 gold, 8 tallow. Not bad. Regret says if I had known, I would have got it for you. I think I have a code for it. I just didn't have time with PAX Day coming out right around the same time, and there's a lot of stuff all happening all at once. But yeah, Everwind does look pretty cool. I don't know, maybe it plays like crap. It could, I have no idea, but it does look really awesome. I love those style of games with those art styles. Up above's a little balcony, you can see up there. And right over there, we have some more monsters. We're gonna be going around killing all those guys. There's a lot of them in there. All right, here we go. Let's go fight some more monsters. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have access to it, Rugrat. I didn't have time. James says, yeah, everyone is really promising. Lord Comet says, I'm looking over packs in stream. My preferred launcher to play games, or on Steam. It's an interesting read on their stats on it. I have a ton of content and the game hasn't changed all that much, Lord Comet, that if you want to go back and watch some of my old stuff, I have a podcast called PAXcast dedicated to the news and happenings in and around PAX Day as well. So if that interests you, you can go back and listen to previous podcast episodes whenever there's patch notes and updates and news and things like that. We sit down and we talk about it live. It's all done live, so they're kind of long, but you get to see people's opinions and stuff on it. Hey, you broke level 10! Nice! Now I can wear all the new stuff. Margaret says, I'm going to install PAX again, mate. I'll definitely jump in with you guys at some point, either today or tomorrow. Give you my bonus code to give out. Hell yeah, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll get you into the clan. At very least, we'll get your plots placed down. And remember, you have to pay a subscription now, so you can get them placed down at least to hold some land for us, and we swap it out with other members who are wanting to hold those properties and stuff like that. That's what people have been doing. Lord Comet says, stats as in what they are saying they got going for it. Oh, you mean like if people are liking it or not, like the reviews? Can I skin this? I don't even have a skinning knife. That is something to keep in mind, that we will probably need skinning knives when we come into these places. Yeah, Everwind does look really, really interesting. I'm looking forward to checking that game out. I'm so into my mod pack that I made, though, Hallowed Ground. I've made that mod pack ever since 1.7.10 in Minecraft, so long time ago. And it's been so much fun to keep up with that mod pack and update it with different mods. We have a really cool class system right now. You could be a Death Knight, you could be a Witcher, a Vampire, a Werewolf, you can shapeshift. You get silver weapons and stuff and salts to hunt down monsters and all kinds of really, really, really cool stuff. Lord Comet says, for example, character stuff, actually owning land, etc. Yeah, owning land in this game is one of the most fun things because you get to build. Building in this game is amazing. That's one thing you got to give it to Pax Day. The building is really, really good. Lack of build pieces, sure. We need some more build pieces. We need some more variety and things like that. But they've slowly been adding those in. So I'm hoping that we get more and more build pieces as time goes on. I'm going to hydrate real quick. Bear with me. Be back in a couple seconds here. I don't want you guys to hear me drinking. All right. Yeah, Lord Comet, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to chat about here on stream about the game, if you have anything that you want me to show you or anything like that, don't hesitate. Ask away. I know pretty much everything there is to know about the game. For the most part. It's kind of interesting to fight with the HUD off. It's like hardcore mode. You can't see how much health they have left. You can't tell when your spells are ready. You gotta time them in your head. Jeez says I decided to start in Avon. Yeah, it's not too far. Avon's right by us. Dolovan is getting very full. It's the most populated zone. Most plots placed down. It's filling up really, really quick, guys, so I don't blame you for that, but if you want to be right in the mix of it all, come on down to Dolovan. We have more fellowships joining down in Dolovan also as well. Lord Comet says I'm seeing what I'm seeing. I'm seeing what I want to see right now, which is just fine at the moment. Okay, cool, man. Normally we don't run dungeons with this many people. We'll do like a couple groups, and normally we have a unique method of how we actually clear the dungeons. If we do have this many people, what we'll do is we'll each have our own autonomous groups, and we will fight with those groups and those groups alone. Meaning group 1 would go into a pull, group 2 would run through group 1, and they would go to the next pack of monsters, and they would pull that next pack. And that group 2 would fight that second pack while group 1 is fighting the first pack. And so on and so forth. Group 3 would push past group 2, and we would do the different pulls, and it allows you to clear the dungeon really, really fast. This is a great spot right here for pictures. Corey says, compared to Ashes, the combat and stuff seems very seizure friendly. That is true. There's a lot less going on. It's a lot more simple, right? There's just not as much happening. IPA, how's it going? Welcome back into the stream, man. He says, if someone have max gear possible, what will be the difference with your current gear in terms of defeating monsters? Would it make a big difference? It does make a big difference, yes. The power level of your gear, let me show you something really quick. I have this axe. This is just a bronze battle axe. And then here's an attuned bronze battle axe. This one is common. This one is uncommon. It's just made with a little bit better materials. Look at the item power alone. It goes from 122 to 222. You gain an extra 100 power level just from making, and this is the same tier. This is bronze. Now you're going to go up to iron, wrought iron, steel. You're going to work your way up and then you can enchant them. So the power differential between the equipment is really, really quite big. You're going to be getting so much more power from your gear, so much more protection and spirit and aggro and max health and physical defense and healing received depending on the gear you're wearing. The jewelry, they still haven't done anything with jewelry. Pretty much it's useless, just like alchemy. It's pretty much useless. Besides doing that enchanting, they did make enchanting a part of both of those professions now. But to answer your question, yes, the power level is exponential. You will be doing so much more damage as you get that better gear. And that's why it's going to be interesting to see how, you know, once they add world bosses and stuff, how it's going to be with so many people. Is it actually going to matter? Right now we have so many people, it doesn't really matter. We could all have sticks and we're still going to out DPS the enemies just because there's so many of us. But once we're fighting in our own groups, like we normally do, that's going to be a different story. Now you're going to be able to tell the time to kill is you know, so much different. Lord Comet says, because 80% of the games 80% of games like this MMO is the combat. If it's really good, then I'll play it a lot. Yeah, and that's Ashes for me, and that's WoW for me. I truly, truly love the checks and balances and the stuns and counter stuns and cooldowns and cooldown trading and stuff in those games. In PAX Day, it's really not that in-depth. It's not that satisfying. It's a much slower paced game though as well, so you have to keep that in mind. It's not a twitchy game, which I can appreciate. But it is a much, much different combat system. I think we're taking a small break here, looks like. I'm going to take this opportunity to keep hydrating. I'm almost out of water, which means I have to go refill my cup here in just a moment. The ambiance you get down here, though, it's truly awesome. Let me hide the HUD. Let's go for a little stroll. The lighting, the way the God rays come through, the metal, the shadows being cast, the candles flickering, the Order of the Blood Brothers glistening with the blood of their enemies, the murals. The mustache. I love how the vines and nature are reclaiming the world around them. You have little vases and stuff dotted around. Very immersive world. Fire, it looks unbelievable. But a lot of that has to do with Unreal Engine, right? It's Unreal Engine 5.4 now, or 5.5 or something like that, whatever the newest one is. Corey says, does it have a bard? Because if so, then I'd play. There's not really classes in this game. You are what you wear. So I'm wearing heavy armor. Oh, look at this. I'm wearing heavy armor, so I'm kind of tanky. That is creepy. I like it. I'm trying to get my camera stuck in there a little better. But yeah, there's not really classes that you pick when you're making your character. You are just kind of what you wear. And you level up your skills with each piece. It's kind of tedious because each piece, your helmet, your chest piece, your pants, your boots, your gloves, your bracers, all of those things are different pieces and they each have their own level. And there's 3 different tiers, light, medium, and heavy. So light, medium, heavy are going to have all of their own different stat spreads and things like that, and allow you to play different ways, have their own spells associated with them, and things like that. Rufio, how's it going? Rufio says, I started last night and I want a cape. What mobs drop wool and where do they spawn? I'm in Dolavan. So you're going to want to find the goats. And I have seen pigs drop it, actually. People said that they weren't really dropping them. I think maybe it's the old boars that drop it. But old boars, goats, you just go up to those. You don't really have to skin them to get the wool. You skin them to get the hides. But if you click on them after they're dead, even if you can't skin them, you should get the wool off the goats. Out in the wildlands, you probably find some. Up in the mountainous areas, you probably find some. When we get back in town and stuff, I'm sure there's some people who can point you in the right direction as well, seeing as you're in Dolavan with us. Are you on the Nix? Are you on the Sif RP server? Nix RP was the old one. IPA says, those wildlands, which are in between the homeland zones, is that a thing to roam there for loot? So far, I haven't seen any useful loot. I was expecting chests or something, but it seems that it's not a thing. No, that's not a thing. You don't get gear as drops from mobs. You get sigils and parts of things that you then craft. Out in the wildlands, yes, that's where most of the adventuring will take place. In the wildlands, you cannot claim land, so you can't build out there. It keeps the natural beauty and stops people from building on top of resources. But that is where you go to find all the different resources. And you can find harder mobs and harder camps. If you go and kill... Oh, you're on Selene, so you won't be able to see us then. Damn. The mobs that are out there, they have better drops and stuff like that. They're going to be dropping better sigils, chance to get different bosses to spawn. You get ghosts and ghost bosses that spawn in certain areas as well. If you go in the caves, you can fight wolf bosses. But yeah, that is where we go for most of the adventuring and things like that outside the home valleys. But there aren't chests. We've been wanting that for a while, like loot piles and stuff. There's probably a reason not to do loot piles up there because they're probably very cheesable. But they could probably change the loot to make them not overpowered. Down here, the loot piles, you really got to work for them. If they were up above, they'd be a lot easier to farm and camp. Ooh, what do we got here? We got some apples. Some rocks. What are these rocks? Clay or something? Yeah, Rufio, keep an eye out for them goats. Yeah, if you were on our server, we could take you around, show you some spots, and point you in the right direction. Says, thanks for the tips. Yeah, no problem, man. Happy to help. If you need anything else, just let me know, buddy. I think we're just taking a small break right here. Bio break for people. Drink break for everybody. What do you guys think? All the new people here who haven't really seen the game too much before. What do you think of the aesthetics, though? Pretty beautiful game, right? These dungeons really give that good vibe of that you're down in a pit of hell. We're probably going to start to get these respawns here soon as well. You can see they're starting to respawn out in the hallway. They're going to start respawning in here. There is some pretty cool looking armor also. Some cool looking clothes. They took away our RP clothes and then they gave them back, but now they're locked behind the tailoring wall. So we have to grind up tailoring to get some stuff for events and things like that. Some cosmetic clothes. Lord Comet says, or Lord Comet says, so far not too bad. Reminds me of King Arthur's time frame. Yeah, yeah. It's like medieval-esque. I don't know why he's still glowing. I think it's just a bug. It looks cool as hell, though. I wish we could get auras like that. That'd be really sweet. I love the murals they have down here. Some of them are really, really cool. This is not the biggest of dungeons. There are much, much bigger dungeons. And we will definitely be going and checking those out with you guys here in the very near future. We'll be running the big dungeon groups like this every Saturday. We'll also be putting on a plethora of smaller ones. Probably just about every day, someone will be in a dungeon. I love the look of this game, though. Honestly, it's one of the biggest things that have kept people's interest. They're like, the game is so beautiful. It's such a great RP platform. Give us more content. I think everyone's just about back. We'll be heading out here. There's 1, 2, there's like 3 more bosses. I'm trying to picture the map in my head. I actually mapped this out. I mapped this dungeon using Dungeon Draft. Really cool program. I used it for something unconventional that it's not normally used for, because doing inclines and things like that can be difficult because it's a flat map. But Dungeon Draft is a really cool program that I picked up a while ago, and I actually did a live stream of me mapping out this dungeon. So I made a map. You can actually download it off our website and see it. It's in very, very high resolution. You can zoom in and see all the mobs and loot spawns and stuff, and where the treasure troves are. That was a lot of fun to make. It was a lot of work, though. I still want to map out more, but they're quite time-consuming. A lot of people have made maps of the dungeons also, like scrawls, but I don't know. I can't read those as easily as the one that I made. It's having a little tiny bit extra 3D to it helps. Some people have made some really cool maps. There's a really great mapping community out there for PAX Day and beyond. All kinds of games get people drawing out the maps. And the reason is because in PAX Day, the Divine's gaze does not reach this place. Only your resolve lights the way. So we don't have a map in the dungeon. You can get lost down here pretty easily. These guys are starting to respawn down here in front of us. My mace is almost toast, but I have another one with me. Oh yeah, I forgot I picked up clay. We got 2 worn out sigils. We got 1 locket here. And the rest, a bunch of crap. 647 gold already. It's not bad. Looks like we're moving. Let's make sure we don't get respawns on top of us. Food check, everyone. Put food in your bellies. I think the game has a memory leak, because the longer you're in game, the worse your performance is. Then you just log out and log back in, and then it's all better. So I may have to log out and log back in here in a moment, because I'm down to like 20 FPS. I have a pretty good rig too. I got a 6900 XT graphics card, 5950X, 16 core, 32 thread CPU. I got a pretty beefy rig. Running it all on an NVMe SSD. It's not the most optimized. I've heard that that's kind of an Unreal Engine issue. The optimization problems. Let's get these acolytes. I think we got another acolyte in the back casting on us. One acolyte down. Let's get this other acolyte. Nice interrupt. Beautiful interrupt. Get him, get him, get him. Got him. And now we just clean up the rest of the melee. Easy peasy. A lot of the combat, and again, it has gotten better, but a lot of the combat is just you holding down left click. Pressing Q, pressing R, pressing F. Very, very simple. And I think that is because they're trying to make it so it can go on like mobile and tablets and stuff like that. I honestly think that's their goal. I remember a long time ago, we seen a little behind the scenes with the devs, and they were showing off it on a tablet. And this was years ago. Early demo was on a tablet. Let's make sure we loot these bodies. There we go. Perfect. There's a chance for a boss around this corner. I'm hoping he's there. Here goes Pickle doing the pull. There's so much mobility, too, with the different shoes that you get, that in PvP, I don't know, it's going to be really interesting to see how PvP goes, because people are not going to want to bring their good stuff. There's going to be a ton of naked miners out there, just mining away on the rocks, because they don't want to die and lose all their stuff. Because it's so, so expensive to make and replace. I mean, some of the magic gear is really quite hard to acquire. Periwinkle extract. Hell yeah. I think I got quite a bit of that on me now. I got 6 periwinkle, 2 tansy. That room's kind of a nightmare. There's normally a lot of healers in there. No boss, unfortunately. We do get a loot pile back in that corner, though. The loot piles are so nice with groups this size. Is that random guy still with us? Let me see if I see his name in here. Yeah, no, that's not him. Where is he? Is he in here? He may have taken off. I don't see him. It looks like it's all just us and our allies currently. But when you have this many people and you loot a loot pile, you're generating just thousands of gold. There's normally a lot of acolytes in this room. It can be such a pain in the ass. Stun this guy. We gotta kill him before the guy throws a heal. Come on. They haven't hit him yet. Good, we got that guy. Let's get the next one. Oh, one of our healers is down. We'll get you up. So many acolytes, man, and the acolytes are just complete bullshit with their heals. So frustrating sometimes. One more abductor, and then we'll pick you up, Ange. Where the hell is he running to? Oh, she's up. Perfect. Yeah, whenever you get a lot of healers, man, it can be a bit much because they just spam heal each other and you can't interrupt all of them, right? You can only interrupt so many people. The main interrupt comes from the sword. It's a really, really great interrupt on the sword. Yes, it is a classless game, Lord Comet. Cracked ethereal crystal and 61 gold and fine linen cloth. That's actually good to get that fine linen cloth this early on. Yeah, it's classless. You are what you wear. You put on gear and your gear will give you different bonuses and spells and stuff. So this pilgrim breastplate, this is heavy. You can see heavy torsos 10 out of 0. This one takes level 0 to wear. I can now wear the level 10 stuff, which I will be upgrading when we get back to town. I'll get a whole new set of armor because I'm level 10 on all these. And they give you different spells. So there's different chest pieces, even for heavy, that will have different spells associated with them. This one gives Breath of Life. These pants give Breath of Balance. These shoes give Breath of Joy. My helmet gives Breath of Spirit. And my weapon gives me Commanding Strike, Forceful Strike, and Earthquake. So you are what you wear. I like both systems. Like, I like classed systems, and I also like classless systems. I like them both. I think they can both be implemented and executed well. So this dungeon still goes for quite a bit. And down to the left, there's a chance for a boss to spawn. There's a couple mobs up at this corridor here. This will turn and go up a set of stairs twice to a landing. That landing will go down a hallway. There's a staircase that goes up again from there, and one that goes down. The one that goes down to a landing and then down again behind that gate. There's a loot pile right there, and then this actually wraps around and goes out to the back door entrance. There's secret entrances to a lot of these. Up top, it goes up to another big landing with another huge room that has all kinds of twisty-turny corridors in it. I know this dungeon pretty well because I mapped it all out. Maces level 7. I like the maces for tanking. They're really, really good. Because if you look at the mace here, it's got Q, the Q ability. It's got a threaten, which is basically taunt. Threat generation increased by 316% for 10 seconds. So you're just absolutely pulling all of the threat, getting the thing to attack you. Very good tanking weapon. What should we eat today? What am I going to eat after stream? I haven't really eaten too much. So maybe some juicy brisket. Oh, I can't wait to smoke a brisket. I'm definitely smoking a brisket after I move. Get a nice offset smoker. Oh, it's going to be great. Did we loot that one? Looks like he's still on the ground. I got him. There we go. Nice. 3 worn out, 9 gold. It's pretty good. We work on donations. We pool everything together. We help everyone out. All of our brothers and sisters. We don't worry too much about who loots what. Everyone always goes to the guild bank and dumps their whole inventory anyways, pretty much. So we're never, no one's ever really left wanting. We'll have everything that we need and want. We don't have to worry about micromanaging of, oh, who looted that? We're going to do round robin, or this guy's going to loot, and then we're going to distribute it all. It just becomes unfun and a nightmare at that point. Check out these guys. These are embalmers. They summon imps. He might be bugged, actually. Is he going to summon an imp? Kind of hard to see through all the nameplates. This is a pretty cool area right here. This goes down into this pool of water, and there's like a big... You can kind of see it with the weird lighting bug. See a big worm thing down there that comes up, and you can actually stand on top of it right here. That's its mouth. One of those big worm things. Nice big root in here. I'm going to peek my head around this corner. Nope, he's not there. That's where Roach can spawn, one of the bosses. Or at least used to be able to. We don't know if anything's changed. Executed with impunity. Ooh, Wolfsbane seed extract. It's crazy how many extracts you can get from killing the Inquisition and the Zebians. I don't know why they why do they all have extracts on them? It's kind of crazy. Just to make the alchemist's life easier. I guess they drop gems and stuff too, right? So maybe they're dropping jewel crafting and alchemy. I'd much rather get leathers or hides from them. That would be pretty nice. It's like we're all hugging this wall right here. That's that staircase that goes up. There's a bunch of casters on that platform right there. Embalmer, and I think there's an acolyte. Yeah, an acolyte. You gotta be careful when you're fighting next to the ledges like this. If you're facing towards the ledge and you keep attacking after the thing died, you'll actually step off the ledge. There's a little candle down there. I think I definitely need to relog. I'm down to below 20 FPS now. I'm gonna log out and log back in really quick. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. There's so many of us. Welcome in, new people. I see some new people joining stream. Great to have you here. If you guys have any questions about PAX Day, please let me know. Let's see if this helps my FPS. Oh yeah, much better. Back up to 50 FPS. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Sometimes it's just weird bug in the game. These are all marauders. These are all melee. Get them all stacked up here and obliterate them. Sub is crazy a little. Tater Todd, how's it going, man? Welcome in. He says, how much is a sub for this game? Sub is crazy a little. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense why they need to have subs, though, because it's a persistent world, and those builds are always in the world. They're always loaded, so they're taking up bandwidth, they're taking up RAM, they're taking up hard drive space and all that stuff. They're actually contributing to the real-life overhead of the servers. So it makes sense that they need to offset that for the buildings, because the buildings can be pretty big and pretty taxing on the servers. I'll pull up the subscriptions here, and I'll show you them in just one moment. But you don't actually need a sub to play, though. Keep that in mind. The dungeon experience looks not very polished. Yeah, it's not. I mean, there's a lot of things in this game that aren't very polished. Absolutely, I agree with you 100%. The AI is the jankiest thing. The AI will bug out sometimes and get weird. It's fun though. We have fun with our friends. Come in here, get a small group together, and go punch things in the head. This is a lot of people for this dungeon, but normally we play through like golf. We'll have someone in the front, like a group in the front will pull, and then people behind them will pull the next group, and so on and so forth. So that way we're working as our own groups independently, and then we have like the greater raid party in case we get in trouble. Let me pull up the subs for you, and I will go over them with you so you can know what's up. So first of all, you don't need a sub. 30 bucks. I also give away copies of the game here on the channel too, so if you need a copy of the game, stay tuned, leave comments, subscribe, join the Discord. We give away keys all over the place. Premium status gets you 50% more grace and 50% more XP from all activities. This is like the bare minimum for me. You're definitely going to want to have premium. I would not play the game without premium. That's just me. That extra 50% with how grindy the game is, that's going to make your life so much easier. So you're going to want at least that bare minimum. If you want to have one plot of land to build on, $6.99 per month. If you want to have, and it also gets premium. If you want 2 plots, $10.99. If you want 4 plots, $18.99. So I don't think that's too unreasonable, to be honest. If the game gets, good updates and gets some content added into it, then those are completely justifiable in my opinion. Tater Tot says, yeah, I'm interested in the game. I just clicked here and started looking. Janky here in the dungeon. Yeah, it's a little janky. The game's, it's definitely, I don't know why they pushed it to full release. I don't know if they just got to get it out there because they're running out of money or whatnot, but it's definitely not as polished as it could be. But it is still fun. It is still an entertaining game, and, we make the most of it. Lord Comet says, well, if I ever get a key, I will get a sub. You got my word? You mean like sub on YouTube or sub in game? They're going to get a sub in game? I don't care if people sub in game. That's why we're building the big city Bloodhaven, because people don't have to sub. And we do them at random. So there's those 3 different ways that you can get those keys. Oh, in game they're going to get the sub? I don't care if you sub in game. Makes no difference to me. I'm not a developer. I don't shill for any developers. I don't shill for any game. I don't care if you buy the game, play it or not. I don't care if you give them money every month. I want you to do whatever's right for you. If that's subbing, then by all means. If it's not, then be a free player. You can be free to play, Tater Todd says, so monthly sub to be able to own your own home, otherwise you live with clan members. Yeah, I mean, and there's really, when it comes down to, quote, living, you don't actually need to, like, sleep at night. You don't need to have a place to call home. It's not like you're homeless if you don't have it. I mean, we build a big city, and we have a barracks there for soldiers and stuff. We'll have different houses that people can, RP rent and things like that. We actually started building at the very beginning of the stream. I broke soil on our building project of Bloodhaven. It's going to be a pretty big city. It's going to be the RP hub, capital of the game. A lot of work will go into it. It's going to have an undercity and all kinds of cool places. A big city requires how many plots? Well, it depends on how big you want your city to be. I mean, 4 plots is a pretty decent amount of land. I'd say a city is probably anywhere from 8 plots up. So 2 people working together, I'd say probably a city. Ours is probably going to be 16 to 18 plots, somewhere in there. If not, maybe a little bit more. But, we have over 300 registered members in my clan, so that's a lot of people to distribute it out across, Yeah, Yeah, it has multiple servers. There's 6 servers currently, and I think we went over 6,000 players. 6,000 concurrent players for 1.0 this evening was the highest peak. Where's Bloodhaven located, G says? It's on the SIF, North America SIF RP server. Oh, my weapon broke. Hold on, I gotta put my other mace on. It is in the province of Caries, located in the home valley of Dolavan, and we are on Bloodhaven Island. It's the island in the middle of Dolavan. That's where the city is going to be built. It's going to be an awesome city. But yeah, you don't need to be a sub. You just need access to have things that are crafted. I mean, people can play this game so many different ways. So if you don't want to have any land and you want to be a traveling merchant, you can do that. You can go around to different towns and sell things and trade things. The trading mechanics aren't that fleshed out yet, which is unfortunate. We don't have character-to-character trading. We have market stalls, and there's an ethereal tax of like 10% or something that gets charged to you, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. But yeah, we don't have player-to-player trading just yet. We're hoping to get that hopefully soon. Hashtag soon TM, as I always say. But yeah, you can go around and just be a mercenary and be a fighter, and you don't have to build or have a house to live or anything like that. You could just live in the barracks. You can rely on buying things from other traders and vendors and things like that, or craftsmen. Or if you're in a clan, you can get things from the traders and craftsmen that are inside of your clan. There's a lot of different ways that you can go about doing it. Or, you know, if you want to have a house and you want to have a room, you could rent it from someone for in-game coin or whatever you guys agree upon. There's no systems for any of that, though. It's just the permission system's very, very lackluster, unfortunately. But if you have any other questions about the subscriptions or anything like that, let me know. Oh, so the map is huge, I would assume. Yeah, the map's pretty big. There's 6 servers. Honestly, I think it's a bit overkill for how many players there are right now. There's like 5,000-6,000 players is what we're peaking out at, and that's across all servers. So unless you're in one of those hotspots, unless you're in Dolavan or any of the other hotspots, you know, you're not really going to run into people all that often because it's just such a big, expansive world. Yeah, the maps are huge. There's 4 provinces. Each province has 10 home valleys with the wildlands in between each of them, and then you have the PvP province of Lioness. Well, last month was before 1.0. We knew that everything was going to get wiped. So they wiped the whole world on the 16th. This is fresh. We're all starting over. That's why we're all in this, you know, crappy gear, and well, it's actually pretty decent gear actually so far, but it was down to 200 to 300 players at peak last month. It was much, much lower. There is some of the janky AI. You see him, he like runs away, runs back. That's not intended. That's just he's bugging out. And with him being a caster, he's going to full heal himself. It is a bit janky, I'm not going to lie. There he goes, full heal. Yeah, it was down to like 300 last month because we knew that they were going to wipe everything. So why would people keep pumping, you know, hours and hours and hours into it? And they have since wiped, and there's not going to be any more wipes. At least on the non-test realm. They do have a test realm, and I'm expecting there to have to be some wipes at some times, or some jankiness that will delete and regress progression on that test realm that they have. One of the realms is a test realm, but we're not on that one, so I don't have to worry about that. Hey, Lord Comet, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. You're helping us get closer and closer to the 2,000 mark. Anyone else who's new here, if you guys are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. It really does help the channel out, helps the channel to grow. And if you'd like to support my work, you can click that join button down below. Join the hundreds of people who are channel members here on the channel and support my work monthly. You get all kinds of perks with that. If you join the official CBU Discord by typing !Discord in chat, you can link your YouTube to your Discord and get perks over there as well. All kinds of fun stuff. You're in the same server. You're in SIF RP, but you're in Avon. Lots of people moving into the area with 2 lakes. Yeah, I mean, it's because Dolavan's filling up. Dolavan's almost full. Once Dolavan's full, people will be flooding into the surrounding areas. For sure. Absolutely. But a lot of people like to be right in the mix of it, you know? Nice interrupt on that Acolyte. Yeah, I appreciate that. Hey, we got a Tangia dungeon. So if you guys want to do Tangia dungeons, you can type !Tangia. You can join that dungeon, or if someone else starts a dungeon, you can join that dungeon for free. Doesn't cost you anything. But if you want to start your own dungeons, it costs you like little coins and tokens and stuff, and that does directly support the channel, so I greatly appreciate you guys from doing all those different Tangias, all those little funny memes and stuff. We got an acolyte in the back, we're gonna have to take care of him. Pickle's taunting him. We can kill him in this doorway. He's getting zip-zapped all over the place. Those are spells that are moving them around for the most part, by the way. We have spells that you can lift them up and put them behind you with a spear, suck them in with a whirlwind on your big mace attack and stuff. There's some magic abilities that do that. Loop says, I tried to join, but you don't know how it works. So once you've typed exclamation point Tangia, and you're on the Tangia landing page for Intersleuths, you'll log in, you'll make an account, log in there, and then once you're logged in, at the top of your screen, if you're on the main landing, oh yeah, we have a loot pile here. On the top of the page, when someone starts a dungeon, you just hit join. If you die, are you able to be rezzed? Yeah, we can pick you up. You do still take the death penalties of 10% durability damage to everything, even the stuff in your bags, and you lose 20% of all your stackables. 20% of them get deleted. Every single death. Keep that in mind. It's a little bit harsh, in my opinion, considering how hard the stuff is to acquire anyways. Jeez says, I made a clan called Clan Chowder. Oh, Clan Chowder. I get it, like clam chowder. I think I may have seen you. I think I may have seen a couple people. How many members are you guys up to? If you'd like to join the fellowship because you guys like RP, come on over to the Discord, CBU Discord, and we can get you into the Fellowship of the Free Cities. We promote our clans from within who join the fellowship, and we do all kinds of fun events with them. Loop says, let me say, what a teamwork. Looks so cool. I appreciate that, Loop. Thank you. Yeah, we pride ourselves on our teamwork, our camaraderie, our loyalty to one another. We have that blood oath that we swear to all of our brothers and sisters, and we are bound by blood. So we really take that seriously. We have each other's backs. This leads over to the back door. It looks like we're going to take a little diversion back there to go check it out. Just make sure nothing changed. And I'm going to grab a swig of water. Bear with me 1 second here. Oh, you have 6 people, geez? He says, okay, I'll look into it for sure. Yeah, and if you want to know more, we can chat on Discord if you want. We can have a conversation about it, tell you everything that goes on with it. We also form in-game alliances, in-character roleplay alliances as well. We have the Bastion Concord, that is our PvP alliance. We have several videos and shorts up on the channel where we obliterate the White Ravens, the enemies of the free and innocent people. Those guys are trolls, though, so be careful. Those Le Order de Servos Blancos, the Order of the White Ravens. Be careful of them. Those dudes will troll you through and through. They'll lure you out. They'll make fake discords to impersonate people. They're bad news. You gotta be careful. But we got a bunch of really great clans in the Fellowship. IPA says, just by playing the game, what amount of gold would someone acquire over time spending it on Grace daily? Oh yeah, I forgot to get Grace. Thank you for that reminder. Let's get some Grace. I normally get this amount of Grace right here. They did reduce how much we get, so I don't know if this is the sweet spot anymore. I think 60 maybe is the sweet spot. I'm gonna get 60 for now, just because I don't have too much gold. But 140 for 60 Grace, that's pretty decent. And if you grab that daily, it's not going to be too bad. I'm up to 615 even after just spending 140. You get a lot from coming into these dungeons. I think I had 400 or 500 just from doing the POIs over the past couple days. So you can get several hundred gold pretty easily, depending on how much combat you want to do or groups that you're running with. And if you ever want to like go in dungeons to get gold from the loot piles and stuff like that, you can let us know and come on out and have some fun. Tater Todd says, whenever I can afford to get the game, I'll hop in the clan if I'm able to. Yeah, so we get your app in early. So we take applications for our community, the Cheeky Buggers United, and then people can join whatever clans, guilds, orgs for various games that they want to join within the community. So that's how you would join the Order of the Blood Brothers. You join our Discord. You can type exclamation point Discord right now, and you'll get a link from my bot over to the Discord server. If you're already over there, you can go over to our website, www.cheekybugger.net, and put your application in. You just register on the website in the top right corner. And then once you've registered, you can click on applications and hit start a discussion. And you just fill out the questions with all of your answers. We vet and verify every person who joins, but we'd love to have you. Every good faith individual is welcome to come and join the Order of the Blood Brothers and the Cheeky Buggers United. We're the biggest clan in the game. We got over 300 registered members now at this point. Yeah, I did, Ange. I just stopped in the middle and collected some grace right here. Otherwise, you know what would have happened? I would have forgotten. Can you link it to the YouTube channel? Just use the commands, Tater Tot. Just type in chat. Just type !Discord and press enter. Send that as a message, and the bot will give you a link. And if you do !website, it'll give you a link over there as well. Yep, just like that, just how he did it. There you go. There's the links. You can do that at any time during my live streams. We have a bunch of other commands as well. There might even be some funny ones, like !brisket or something. I don't even know. We got a bunch of commands. !wiki, get you a link over to the wiki page and all kinds of stuff like that. But yeah, come on over and join us, man. And we'll be giving away more keys as well, so you might be able to snag a key. I'm probably going to give away another one here pretty soon. You might be able to snag a key. They're Steam keys, so have your Steam page up and ready to import or input a key to get a free copy of the game. But the sooner you get your app in, I have like 15 or something like that pending applications right now, so the sooner you get your application in, the sooner I can get you vetted and verified and into the clan, because there's going to be a lot of people over these next months and weeks and days that are going to be applying to join. But we would absolutely love to have you. Got an acolyte up on that podium over there. I love this dungeon though. Such a fun dungeon. We're gonna be going back into that creepy hallway up there. You can see it up in the back. Oh, looks like we're going at him. Let's get this acolyte. There's another acolyte over there as well, so we're gonna have to double kill. Oh, he sucked him in. Nice. There's collision, so sometimes you really can't reach if you're in the back. If you have a spear or a long weapon, you can. Otherwise, you gotta run around the back. They self-heal each other, see? They're feeding off each other and they're healing each other. There we go, we finally got them. Those guys are such bullshit. But we'll show you guys the backdoor entrance to the dungeon. Leveled up shields, level 8. Let's check our skills. Whoops, it's J. We go over to skills here. I'm almost I'm halfway through level 10, towards level 11 on that stuff. Level 9 with great axes. Let's see, what do we got? 7 for maces. And I think we just got 8 for wherever it was. I think we just got 8 for our shields. Just wearing the stuff and getting combat experience by things dying for your party. So like not all of us are getting all of this XP. And this first dungeon run is not designed to be that way. This one we're just going in here, obliterating stuff. But the back door entrance is actually down this long hallway here. Just down at the end and to the left. Yeah, if anyone's looking for a great gaming community, look no further, you found it. Cheeky Buggers United and the Order of the Blood Brothers. Look down below there. It's freaking creepy, man. I really wonder what's down there. Games that have backdrops like that have always intrigued me. I remember playing Diablo 2. I love Diablo 2. I remember Diablo 2, you can look out in the backdrop and there's like the battles happening down off the top of Mount Ariat and stuff like that. And in Pandemonium, there was all those battles happening off in the distance. I always wanted to explore those. It's just the adventurer in me. It just calls something to it. Raven says that Zebian is really regretting not applying to the Blood Brothers. This is the back door entrance. There are secret backdoor entrances to all of these dungeons. let's take this opportunity to give away another copy of the game. That's like 6 copies of PAX Day we're giving away in one stream. Get ready. Get set. Baba Booey. There you go. There's a code. Anyone who wants to get in the game, first come, first serve, grab that code, punch it in Steam. Gave away on stream, marking it down. Congrats to whoever gets it. Let me know who gets it. We have a lot of free codes to give away. There's 3 ways that you guys can get a free code. I'm going to be giving away a lot of them on stream. And I'm also going to be giving away bigger packages, founders packages. So if you want a chance to get a founders package, which comes with 4 plots, 6 character slots, 4 months of premium time. If you want a chance to win any of those, all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, leave a comment on any video I do during the month of October. And early next month, I'll be doing the drawing. I'll do it at random, but from a random subscriber and their comment. You can get multiple entries by going to various different videos and leaving a comment on them if they were a video during the month of October. And that really helps out the channel too. So it's a win-win, right? You get a free copy of the game, you get a founders package, and we'll also be giving away copies over on Discord. Tater Todd says, holy, I got it. Nice, man. What a gamer. Congrats, Rufio says. We'll have more. We'll have more. Don't worry, guys. We got a bunch. We got a bunch to give away. I don't know how many I'm going to give away this stream. I got to spread them out. But we have a lot of codes to give away. Don't you guys worry. We'll save you 30 bucks. What is this guy doing? He's running all over the place. Lord Comet says that was fast. Tater Todd says, I was tabbed out and came back so fast I was looking at the Steam page and I heard you say you're going to drop a key. Nice, man. You're welcome. You're welcome. Spread the word about Inner Sleuths. I'm here to keep you guys informed on the news and happenings on various different games. I have podcasts of all different sorts. I run a really great gaming community. I'd love to have you guys there. I love meeting new people. And I'm very happy that you got the key. You are most welcome. And if you actually want to join the Order of the Blood Brothers, you're more than welcome to. You just got to get your application in, send me a message, void_lock on Discord. I can help you with that if you need any help with it. We are backlogged right now with applications because I vet and verify every single person, but we'll get you in. Havoc says, look out, Havoc's here. Uh-oh, we got Evil Maxwell. I love it. Thank you for the Tangias. Tangia is so fun, man. I'm really happy that I linked that to my streams. Havoc says, got any good named drops yet? I don't think we've even seen one boss, unfortunately. I'm gonna get a nice shot for you guys over this balcony. But yeah, Tater Tot, I'm happy that you got the code, man. We will have more for anyone else who's looking to get codes. Do not worry. I'm really wanting to get them into new players' hands because, you know, if I can save you a bit of money and get you in the game and get you trying it out, maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. There's no hard feelings, but at least I can save you some money. So if it at least remotely looks good, snag yourself a free code and hop in with us. What in the hell did this guy come from? Gotta always keep your belly full. Tater Todd says, oh yeah, I'm applying, bro. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, and send me a message on Discord too, also, so I know that it's you. Void_lock. It's my name over on Discord. Havoc says, I bet you have to clear the placeholders first before a name spawn. Yeah, I think that's how it was before, right? Oh, we got big spawns here, guys. This is crazy. Don't hold back. We need to get the confectioners and the acolytes in the back. Let's wrap around. I'm lagging hardcore. We need to get around back on these guys. We got big pull here. Let's get these acolytes. Keep stabbing. Get your stab on. Big pull. They keep freaking self-healing each other. There we go. Nice interrupt. Oh, they keep healing each other, man. This is painful. Get him. We're close. Nice interrupt. One down. Confectioner's still there. We got an abductor coming up behind. My frames are going into the mud. Where are these guys coming from? Did the game bug out and pull the whole rest of the dungeon again? That does happen sometimes. It hasn't happened in a while, but Looked like maybe that's what happened. We got to get this confectioner. We got another ad coming in. Keep fighting, guys. Get that confectioner. Get an interrupt on that confectioner. Nice interrupt. Let's get him down. He's almost down. Nice. Keep swinging. Finish these guys off, and then we're going to take a break, get all our stamina and stuff back. Keep going. One more. And then we're going to recover all of our health and stamina. Use your out-of-combat recovery spells. Oh, Demoness is getting obliterated. Perfect. Nice job, guys. Nice work. Very, very clean up there. Another confectioner. Those confectioners are healers as well. Are you guys farming this dungeon? Or is it, or it's that huge? It is big, yeah. We've only done one loop so far. We don't have the best gear really yet. So I mean, we're just testing the waters here. Normally we'd go a lot faster if we used our traditional method of clearing dungeons where we play through and we have our own dedicated groups that we stick to. But yeah, they're big. They're really, really big. Yeah, we're all in early game gear. This is, I mean, your average player is not probably going to be in here for a while. You're going to need to get a group together, and you're going to need to have pretty decent gear if you're coming in with just one group. If you wipe down here, it's going to be pretty detrimental. Loop says, wow, good job. Yeah, thanks. That was exciting. Yeah, the confectioners are like the acolytes. They're healers. I'm pretty sure there's a loot pile behind us in this corner. Oh, he just bugged out. There he goes. See him? And he teleported. He reset. It's right here, guys. He reset over here. Sometimes they bug out like that. Not really sure what causes it, but it's been a problem for a long time. And that is, again, you know, that's some of the frustration that people have is long-standing bugs, lack of content. That's where you get a lot of those negative reviews from. But as you can see, you can have a lot of fun with friends and community. That's what it's all about here. What kind of loot trove is this? Regular. Let's grab it. See what we get. So one sewing needle, really? Get out of my bag. Actually, I'm not going to drop it there because I want people to actually pick it up. That pisses Pickle off. You got to drop it over here. But it's about the gold, really. You can get, look at all these people. It's like 40 people. They're going to loot that now, and they're all going to generate anywhere from like, what, 30 to 80 gold? A lot of gold being generated. Tater Todd says, should I play RP or not? What is better to play? Well, if you want to play with us, you have to make your character on the RP server. We don't force people to RP though. You don't have to role play. All we ask is that you respect role play. That's all we ask, is that you respect it. You can choose to chime in where you like or not, but that's completely up to you. But if you want to play with us, there's different servers. There's 6 servers. We are on SIF RP, North America, US East, SIF RP. And then when you're making your character, pick Province of Caries and pick Dolavan. Yeah, you can have multiple characters, but you're not really going to want to because the grind is so hard that you're going to want to probably have dedicated characters. Unless you're role playing, you know, then that would be the difference. There's another loot pile right around this corner right here, I believe. Yep, there it is. I'm going to go behind them and stab them in the hiding. James says, well, from what I saw, player base on Steam has risen somewhat. It's not looking too grim as long as developers will keep updating it. I mean, everyone's always going to come back for full release of stuff, you know, and then you guys we have that large influx of keys that we're giving out, so a lot of people are able to hop in there and not really have to pay too much. I'm interested to see once people's free plots, because all of us founders, we got a bunch of free plots, and those are going to expire. And we're going to use them up, and then we're going to have to go down to subscription. So it's really going to be interesting to see how many people's plots remain after a given amount of time. and how many people, after they work through all the content, if we don't get any new updates, how many people are going to stick around. James says, I'm from Europe, so probably even if I get the game, I won't be able to comfortably play with you guys. No, you absolutely can. We have people from Germany who, they have no issues. We have people in the UK. We have people in Australia. We have people all around the globe. You can absolutely play on our server, no problem, James. We have someone who has garbage internet even, and they live far away, and they're just fine. You won't have any issues. Everybody is welcome and able to come and join us. We got 2 confectioners in the back. Yeah, Loop's from Sweden and she doesn't have any issue. So you'll be just fine, man. Come on out and join us. Come on out to Dolavan on the Civ server, the RP capital of PAX Day. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, if you have any friends who are wanting to get into it as well, bring them on over. Get your apps in early on the website and all that. We'll get you all taken care of. It'll just take a little while, but we're working through them. Look at that nice, tight little bunch right there. They're all stacked up on top of each other. Unfortunately, they keep healing each other, but... Oh, there we go. Nice interrupt. Look at that. One interrupt, and then they all just go down like sacks of taters. Maces, level 8. Right down there is that last loot pile. Or the one that's behind the secret. This is that balcony that's up above, that secret loot pile. Oh, that guy just respawned next to it as well. James says I'm a Warhammer nerd. I have no friends. Warhammer's awesome, dude. I love Warhammer. That Space Marines 2, Space Marine 2, that game's great. I love the lore of Warhammer. I never got into the tabletop just yet, though. That may be too extreme for me. I don't know. I've done like D&D and stuff like that, and I like board games, but that Warhammer tabletop, that looks intense, man. Loop says, I was just about to say I can help you get settled, James. There you go. You have your own personal guide. Appreciate that, Loop. Templar says, don't worry, my normal gaming group has no interest in survival games, so I'm happy to find a home in BB. This goes down to the real pits of hell. This is the most bullshit room in here. In this whole dungeon, you'll see. It's like a crazy choke point and almost everything pulls when you try to pull something out of here. Normally we line the walls. I'll hide my HUD. Normally we line the walls and then we let the tanks pull everything into this room. I bet you we could just charge in there and obliterate them all though. But they'll kind of pull stuff out and you'll see, watch, they'll get stuck on each other and they glitch out all the time. They get all weird, man. It's super weird. These pigs are weak as hell. Because if you get too many of the healers, if you get a healer stuck in the doorway and then another healer on them, you get this healception and they just keep healing each other over and over again. This room is the biggest pain in the tuchus. We're getting a lot of nice stacks so far. Let's get those interrupts on these guys. Stop them from healing. James says, I highly recommend it coming from regular tabletop RPGs. I've also started collecting, painting, and playing overpriced plastic toys, and I absolutely love it. Oh, I died. I wasn't even paying attention. I was reading chat and I got obliterated. Let's see what I actually lost. Oh, it's not going to be on me. I'll have to get rezzed. Yeah, I thought about it. I played card games and board games and stuff, and those are pretty fun. I really like Star Wars Unlimited, really great game. I got a bunch of other board games and stuff that are fun. But I've never gotten into the whole tabletop minis and stuff. Some of the games I play have minis with them. Lord Comet said that's what she said. James says, thanks, Loop. If I get a key, I'll know who to talk to. Yeah, absolutely. There's all kinds of friendly people around who can help you out, get you sorted. You don't want to respawn when you... Oh, wait, are we all going down? It looks like we might all be wiping here. This room's bullshit with all the healers. And they keep resetting, too. See, that guy was bugged. He just reset. The healers in the back are healing the healers in the front. You can't kill the healers in the back or interrupt the healers in the back. It turns into a shit show. So hopefully they're backing up and they're gonna pull our bodies and get us up. Looks like not too many people are actually down. I think they backed up out of there. If me and whoever that is the only one who died, that'd be perfect. Oh, me and Ange looks like. These guys are starting to reset a little bit. This room's just bullshit. It's just not really bad. Oh, Crash went down too right there. If you die, do not release. Loop says, Void, aren't we able to revive each other anymore? Yeah, we can. Someone has to be in your party and they can pull you to them. And then when they pull you to them, they'll get you up. So we still have people alive in the group. I don't know where they're fighting right now. I'm gonna undeafen over on Discord so I can hear what's going on. I think they're still fighting. They're getting ambushed. They're getting ambushed from behind. They're getting swarmed up there. They're trying, they're fighting. This is why we go in with multiple groups, though. They're trying to get the Acolyte. Look at all those heals going out. They're still fighting up there. Oh, I wish I could see. Sorry, I can't show you guys what's happening up there. Yeah, the heals from the chain heals from the Zebians, they're bullshit. They're fighting. I think they're recovering. I think they're recovering up there. Oh, this is crazy, man. You can get into some sticky situations in these things. Loop says you could tell us what you hear. There's Zebians coming up behind them. They're getting ambushed. They're getting ambushed again. Sounds like respawns are getting them. They're getting respawns on them. They're still fighting. Healers are chucking out big heals. As long as we see those heal numbers. Another one just died. They got more ads. They're getting ambushed again, even more. I think the dungeon's bugged, guys. No, they're not healing us. They're healing the people who are alive up top. I'm not getting healed. Those are numbers through the walls, see? Speaking of healing dead people, is there necromancy in this game? No, there's not. They're starting to pick people up there now. They're starting to recover. Lord Cormet says that all you're dead. Any words for our listeners? I always have words for you. What words do you want? Sounds like they're recovering up there. Fight like a ghost? No, you don't want to release. Don't release. If you release, bad things happen. Because then you can't be rezzed. But they'll be able to pull us through the walls and stuff. Oh, there we go. Just got pulled. There we go. There's revives coming out. Nice recovery. F7 to accept. Boom. There we go. Where'd my body go? Oh, there it is. Is this mine? No, that's not me. So now you gotta find your body. Is that mine? Nope, that's not mine. I'm gonna pull my own corpse over here so that I can loot it. Watch this. We'll do some of my body. This will pull my body to me, and then I can get all my loot back. Boom. And you'll notice 20% of everything deleted. There we go, I got all my stuff back. I'm gonna go in this corner so I'm not in the way. Oh, you can eat 2 types of meat now. After you guys get rezzed and you're naked, just go back a little ways and then summon your own body. It'll come right to your feet and then you can pick all your stuff up. Super easy. We'll loot that one, loot that body, and then pull it again and loot it again. If you died multiple times, the last one will be empty. Your first one is the one with your loot. You'll have 2 bodies though, you know, so you have to loot both. There you go. Perfect. Sounds like we got everybody up. Is everybody up, or is there still some people down? So someone in his party pull his body up here, and then we'll res him up here. But he's got to be in your party. Oh, is it being all buggy? Let's see. He's trying to pull it right here. There we go. We got a res incoming. We'll get you. Let's get Rico up. Rico, just press N and then accept the invite with F7 or whatever it is. And then pick up your body there. We'll get your stuff. And then whoever's in Crash's party, we'll pull him now and we'll get him up as well. Lord Cormet on stream says, you saved a few people. 10 points for Gryffindor. And just so everyone knows who's new to the game as well, that room is bullshit. The healers heal each other and they stack behind themselves. That room's just kind of fucked up down there, I'm not gonna lie. You need a weapon, Crash? I got an axe you can use. I have two weapons I can give. Because I'd like to be able to circle back around to at least having a chance to get some of those bosses, because we didn't get any bosses because you have to kill the placeholder and then you got to go back around and get them again. So it'd be nice to try and get some of the sigils. If we don't, it's no big deal. We don't have the best gear right now, so it's kind of just a slugfest, you know, but... I do have a couple other weapons if some people need. I got some two-handed axes. All right. All you gotta do is hold left click. Did we lose anybody? Did anybody port home, or we're all still here? Because if we're all still here... Oh, you ported home. Okay. Because I have 2 weapons. How many people do we have that need weapons, though? Sounded like more than 2. All right. Oh, I mean, we can hearth out here. Then we can call it here. We cleared through the dungeon. There's no point, because every time we do this, we push. We go a little, like, let's go a little further. That's when we all wipe and have problems. We recovered really well from that bullshit room down there. So let's all hearth out. Everybody, go ahead and hearth out. We'll get back home. We'll make some more gear. We'll repair all of our stuff. We didn't get any bosses, but I mean, who cares? We'll come back and we'll get them when we have wrought iron and stuff. I can wear level 10 gear now, so yeah, exactly. This is one of many. I'm gonna wait for everybody to hearth out. Everyone, if you don't know how to hearth, press H and then Petra May. Dak to hearth out. There you go. He's got it. Let's go. Hit it, Janeska. Lamech. Hit it. Let's get out of here. I think they're waiting for us to go. They're just making sure we get out. Yeah, they're just waiting to make sure we all get out. That was a great recovery, guys. That was perfect. That room down there is really, really hard because there's a lot of healers in there. And what happens is they get jammed up in the doorways. You can only hit the guy in front. The ones in back are able to free cast because you can't interrupt them. And even if you try to stack them up with the mace, you can never fully hit the ones behind them. It's a really BS room, especially in bronze gear, as you guys seen. So that's kind of a really hard spot there. I'm not surprised that it happened the way it did. But you guys are really good recovering. Great job. I was watching from down below and I was like narrating and I'm like, holy crap, I still see heals going out, so they're still alive. So normally how this works is, for all the new people too, we normally get back to town, we go to the guild bank, which we don't have fully formed yet, and everyone donates all the different sigils and tattards and things that they have, or whatever they want to donate. They're free to dump it into the dump chests. The officers, we sort it all up, and if you guys need anything, that's where we distribute. So feel free to trade things amongst yourself right now. If someone got some type of ingredient that you need, or if someone needs fats, I got fats and sigils and things. I got one cracked ethereal crystal, but normally we'd go to the guild bank and we'd get everything all sorted out for everybody and store all the stuff up and get a bunch of crap crafted. But as you can see, Bloodhaven is not yet built. We're working on it. It's getting there. We'll have to come down over to these chests right here. We're using this as the pseudo guild bank. So come on down to these chests that are lining up on the street right here, and they're kind of organized. So find one that makes sense to dump stuff into, and you're more than welcome to. And if you need something out of there, help yourself. Normally we'll take like the rare things, like, you know, the cracked ethereal crystals, the sigils, and the stuff like that, and we'll sort those things for sure. But for right now, help yourselves to anything in those chests. And if anyone has any stone or clay, I'm going to go back to building this building right here pretty soon, getting the city all built up. These 3 chests back here by this pole, I kind of have dedicated to stone and clay and wood and things like that. But anything you guys have, that'll help greatly. But you guys did great in there. I really appreciate everyone coming out tonight. We're gonna get some better gear, and we're gonna start to form more groups more often. We'll probably end up going in with a couple groups on average, and we'll do that golf method of playing through each other once we have full strong groups. And we'll hit multiple dungeons and stuff like that. We'll have all kinds of events that we'll have planned for that. But I appreciate you guys coming out. Does anybody need anything in particular that they're trying to get a hold of? There's gems in these chests right here as well. Help yourselves to that. Oh yeah, we'll get your plots. We'll get your plots sorted as well. You need gems? Gems should be in one of those right there, Demoness. Yep, everybody help yourselves to all that stuff there. But that's normally how the guild bank works here within the Order of the Blood Brothers. We all work on donations and we just help each other out because we're one big happy family. Got a bunch of different gear. All right, guys. Well, that brings this stream near its end. This has been a lot of fun hanging out with you guys today. There's going to be a lot more of these streams coming in the future. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see in the future. We're going to be doing a Halloween spooky stream as well. We've been going for 3.5 hours. Yesterday's stream was 7 hours. If you guys like my work and you want to see more of it, click that subscribe button. Help us reach our 2,000 subscriber goal. Let me refresh that thing in the top corner as well. It doesn't always stay up to date. But we fully recovered in there. I don't know how it went down by one, but apparently I lost a sub. We're at 1,400. We're well on our way up to 2,000. If you guys are not yet subscribed, please help me out, guys. Click that button. We're giving away keys. We're taking people into the clan. We're helping people learn the game. I'm giving people honest information, not shilling for the game here, so you guys can make honest decisions if it's going to be good for you or not. I'm doing my best to help out the community and to give back. Really appreciate each and every single one of you who tuned in today. Again, if you'd like to join the Order of the Blood Brothers or the Cheeky Buggers United, come and join our Discord. Get those apps in on the website. The links should have been up above. You can use the commands only when the stream is live. We're going to be having the Festival of Realms once the city is done being built. We're going to need a lot. I'll probably do a stream building. Next stream will probably be me just building, collecting stuff and building and chilling, chatting with you guys, talking about how 1.0 has been so far and things like that, answering some more of your questions. But that was World First Dungeon Clear in PAX Day 1.0. I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. But until I see you all in the next one, bye for now. I put up the wrong away screen. Sorry about that. Here's the real ending screen. See you guys.